Having now, it's insane in 24. I don't even have the terrain level of detail cranked very much. I have it doing dynamic settings right now, so it'll only do 200 to 400. It won't do above that right now. But yeah, it's just very hard to compete with the level of detail in Microsoft Flight Sim. But I do think that X-Plane, the things they do right are draw distance. I think their roads are fantastic. Their traffic, like cars and trucks on the roads, look so cool, and the street lighting and street lamps and all of that. I think their cities are better too. Like, the problem with Microsoft is they leaned on the photogrammetry stuff and AI-ing all the cities and airports, and they all look like so generic and very like melting building look, and I hate that. So a lot of the time I turn off photogrammetry in Microsoft, but the downside to that is they also use photogrammetry to improve terrain in a lot of places, so it's an unfortunate trade-off we have to make. I would love to turn on photogrammetry for terrain reasons and off for cities, because it looks so bad in cities. But yeah, they're doing really weird stuff with Flight Sim 24 and LOD, how you move around. So like, and you can see parts of the plane disappearing just from a view like this. With certain planes, it's really funny looking. It looks bad. Oh, what's up, Pry? How you doing? Oh, Oz, thank you for the hot dog with the best condiment in the world on it. Just ketchup. How you doing, Pry? Haven't flown in forever. Missed the group flights. Yeah, we're still doing those. We have a new bird trek to do this weekend. Our buddy Stupid Bird has put together this really long push trek we've been doing from Alaska down to the tip of South America. So we're like, what are we, like 20 days in? It's 15 days? I don't know. What's the newest one? Day 15? Yeah, day 15 is next. We're just doing it in bush planes, and it's been really fun. So yeah, if you're still around and you want to fly around, you're welcome to join us. No audio stutters yet, but I have had those before in the sim in general, but none yet. Micro stutters on the ground. When I first loaded in, if you rewind the stream on YouTube a bit, I was just panning the camera around and it was like stopping every like second for a while, and I think it was just loading data, and it seems to be fine now. HG, oh, you're talking to Zach, sorry. All your gear's packed up, moving to Kentucky. Oh, nice, dude. Okay. Yeah, we'll see you when you're all unpacked and everything. We'll welcome you back with mostly open arms. We don't want to open them too much, because it might be too much.
Hold for the 1214,
we'll open them enough so you know that you're welcome without it being too much open arms.
617, contact departure 124.40.
Like a welcome hug, but if you don't want the hug, then we want to be conservative. We want to make sure that we're not overstepping our bounds, you know. But that's cool, man. I wish you luck in the move. Moving is always so stressful, so hopefully we can make it not feel super stressful. NVIDIA cache? Negative. I have the AMD card. X-Plane. Buy it for the cars. Yeah, buy it for the street. Buy it for the roads and the cities that don't look as bad as the melted photogrammetry buildings.
352 Tower, good morning. Getting your person easy 6 traffic, medevac side will depart, 120 degrees, 9 and up.
Everybody in Flight Sim acts like $77 planes.
Medic 8911 ready.
Pretty sure some of the planes in X-Plane are like
Medic 8911. Maintain on your heading
Not to
time
mention, you don't really have
3000,
many options
321,
for default
334,
planes. I think there's like 20 default planes you get with X-Plane 12, so compared to Microsoft, where you get like 60 in the base edition, and then 10 more in deluxe, 10 more, and then 30 more. So you have potentially like 100 plus planes. Microsoft Flight Sim, if you buy the $200 edition, that'll get you like what, 2 planes in X-Plane, 3 planes. So you have a total of 28 versus like over 100.
Moving 426 Tower, good morning. Hold short of an easy.
Of course, the planes are varying in quality, but still.
236 via Foxtrot 1, cross 31, for Foxtrot 1 Bravo.
Especially those in the LG 1000 NXi, the 430, the G3000, the EFB, there's charts built in, like, there is so much stuff built into Flight Sim, it's very spoiling. As far as I know, you can't pull up any charts There's just so much not built
Cebu
into this
106,
plane, right?
maintain on your heading, climb
Microsoft is adding
7,000
a
feet
lot
on a
of
06, cleared for takeoff.
Not to mention, yeah, the built-in marketplace as well. Like, you don't even have to go
Mitigate Center
hunting
11,
for
contact
anything.
departure
It's just,
124.4
if it's on the
grid.
marketplace, it's there. You just click, it's installed, and then you fly.
Today 6046, Foxtrot 1
You're
Bravo,
not closing
contact
your
ramp
sim, going to a
123,
marketplace
125
site,
grid.
registering for a new site, potentially downloading it, waiting for the zip, unzipping it, restarting your sim. And the marketplace in the sim is great. It's just so convenient. Not to mention it has ratings for everything, and people rate. They rate very low amounts on things that are really bad, so it's kind of easy to find good products. Between this, DCS, your wife's not pleased. I mean, it's flight simulator. It's an expensive hobby.
Cebu 852, wind 110 degrees 7 knots,
lots of
sunny
hobbies.
06, cleared for land.
Alright, I'm gonna go to 4X. I think I ignored ATC, right? Yeah, I'm just gonna leave ATC off. And we'll go ahead and close the charts for now.
QNH 1011.
So we get a little closer to TOD.
Cebu 106, contact
I
departure
have frame gen
124.4
off,
grid.
so that's why.
Good morning.
Get out of there!
Get
Get out of my face. Thank you very much for that buttered sausage, JT.
704 Tower, good morning, continue approach, sunny 06, number 2.
They do have a
Please on traffic with department 110 degrees 7 knots.
Let's take your approach,
so we get a bit more smooth here. And with FSR, the displays still look good, so just a little worried that it might have caused crashes before, but I don't have anything to back up that theory. I've been having a lot of crashes in Microsoft Flight Sim for like 2 weeks now, and I reinstalled the whole sim yesterday, so we'll see. I do still have a bunch of add-ons installed in the marketplace. I'm trying to only limit it to add-ons that are marked 2024 native.
704, traffic going 777, low depart, runway 06, continue approach.
approach with 704.
Okay, let's set some
Philippine
wing
730
views
behind
into
traffic,
my
Suburban
visual
C21 on
sense.
short final, runway 06,
Get
sign up,
outside.
runway 06, behind.
Pilot.
And behind traffic, short final, runway 06, should line up behind, Philippine
Shift
730
F5,
behind.
shift F1. We're in 4X speed, so things are gonna look a little crazy. This is where the wing views like should be set. I don't know why they would make them so weird and like zoomed in. Set that one. See all the packs too. And that's something else that might be contributing to the lag. I have avatars set to
Sugar 852, vacate runway by Romeo 2, Romeo 3, right Charlie, cross runway 31 left, November.
And our Romeo 3.
it's got 100 whatever passengers loaded in. That might be
Philippine
contributing.
730, maintain runway heading climb 7,000 feet, runway 06, cleared for takeoff.
Turning, climb 7,000 feet, cleared for takeoff, runway 06, Philippine 730.
Copy 7813, Manila Tower, good morning.
7813, South Bravo, request takeoff destination, any route.
Copy 7813, wind 120 degrees 100 knots, report airborne South Bravo.
Charles Lano 161.
161 Manila Tower, good morning. Continue approach runway 06, number 2, wind 120 degrees 100 knots. Additional traffic, Airbus C21 will depart.
Alright, one more.
Continue 161.
What's up, Grim? How you doing? Why do they make it such a detailed cabin and not let us in? I don't know. I don't think there's a purpose in making the cameras like bump into the like physical parts of the plane. Like just let us move the camera where we want. It's kind of weird. Just inconvenient. If I want
To
to
the 704, wind 110 degrees 90 knots, runway 06, clear to land.
Clear to land, Cebu 704.
Teleport to the walls.
To rate 52 left
but if
on
you go to the
November,
outside
hold
cameras
short
like
of Golf
this,
on 4, contact ramp
really
11.35,
This is
good
probably where most of my frames are going right now, is all the passengers being loaded in. And since they're all already loaded, there's not as many duplicates.
Copy 7813,
that
helicopter
setting down
route,
that I
departure
just
for
turned
crossing
down,
approach of
then
runway 06 by Aguinaldo Shrine, 500 feet.
If I just go faster, so I think this is
Booking
probably
730, contact departure 124 decimal 4
I think the
getting.
Avatar's
244
good.
degrees 73.
Or 2024 good. They're pretty, there's a lot of combinations. So if you leave it on higher ultra, you see mostly unique ones. You'll probably see a few duplicates. What's up, Jason? Can't believe it's May. Don't think you've flown the sim since February or March. I take time off here too, like certain weeks I'm just like, just need a break.
Toronto 161 request
Flying
Willie.
every day is kind of a lot. Yeah, I mean overall, like these avatars look better
Toronto
than
161 request
FSX, or
DME.
sorry, GSX.
DME 557,
FSX. What kind of frames? I have it limited to 60.
793 line up on
It just
830.
matters what kind of
Toronto
what
161
kind of
continue
plane I'm
please.
in. Like my frames are going to be lower than normal because I turn the terrain level of detail higher than I normally do. Oh, nice. Server issues. Yeah, this is pretty common on release day.
704
Whoa.
vacator running Romeo 2-0 May 3, right Charlie cross on 18 on left Delta.
Is it loading it in and looking worse or better? I don't know.
3,
It's kind of looking worse.
131,
I guess it's okay.
4004.
Get it out there.
704 cross on 18 on
I
right
feel like
Charlie.
every release day this happens.
31, right turn,
Where the servers get slammed and then
left delta.
this stuff. We see the
793 maintain on your heading 7,000 feet on
Better than
06 clear for
FSX.
takeoff.
Yeah, I mean, with my setup, like with Flight Sim, it very much, you know, it depends on what you're doing, what you're flying, how many planes are near you, where you're flying in the world, what your frames are.
Look up to
doing.
7813 cross approach urban radio 6 by Aganado Shrine 500 feet report cleared.
Sometimes I, you know, get greater than 100 frames, and sometimes I'm at 30 frames or 20, mattering if I have frame gen on or not, if I'm at a giant airport with like 50 AI traffic injected, and graphic settings too high. So you can definitely you can get higher frames if you know something's got to give, you know. But I will say, like, having 24 gigs of VRAM,
Toronto 161 wind 120 degrees 11 knots gusting 16
so much
knots
better
running
than
06
I had a
clear to land.
4080 before
Clear to
that,
land,
16 gigs, and because of VRAM issues in the sim, the 24 gigs is
704 hold to the cross on 4 contact around plot 1.35 today.
Hold short, gold 14, 1135.
in-flight service. Yeah, sure.
793 contact departure 124
That's
decimal 4 today.
steps.
34 decimal 4 today,
Status.
7993.
Vision Jet 22, please expedite your climb flight level train 10. This is your captain speaking. Today, I'm assisted by co-pilot Joyce Mathis. Welcome aboard flight CCL 8912, inbound to Denver. We are currently cruising at an altitude of 31,000 feet and at an airspeed of 250 knots.
TOD, let's see, 185
Japan
miles.
FX106 now ready.
Gonna 746 tower, good morning. Hold short of runway 06.
Good morning, hold short
So we'll have
around
the
06
T-bar
Japan
3
FX106.
RNAV arrival.
All dynamic 371, ready, sequence.
Tennessee 712 tower, good morning. Hold short of
Here's the T-bar
runway
3,
06 number 4.
Hold short around 06, number 4,
1T down to
1
flight level 200. And then which runway are we expecting? 26. They might change it, but we're expecting 26.
Vision Jet 22, please
7813 and for traffic monitoring 1244.
Landing runway 16, 17, 26 is over here at GBAT.
Spread 285 line up runway 06.
GBAT at 11,210 knots. So GBAT 11,000. Let's make sure we have that in here. Yep, there's GBAT right there, and then we're onto vectors, so we're just flying a straight line until it's
Toronto 161, vacator runway Romeo 2, taxi Romeo 3, Juliet, hold short off Papa.
11,000. Pressurization to be right up here. And it's set to 0. So let's just go to the approach. Or we just go up here and click on Denver.
Copy 1532 tower.
Airport elevation 53.
Airborne
Vision Jet
Look up to
22,
1532 helicopter route report before crossing approach of runway 24 via Mangahan 500 feet.
Do 5350 close enough. That's the closest.
Correct.
Oh yeah, flat for the new sky thing. Yeah, you have to be a higher rating.
Red 285, runway
Yeah,
heading
it'll
7,000 feet on
affect
06,
our
cleared for
airliner
the
rating, our VA rating. If you don't have consistently good ones, I mean, I got a 3 the other day, so they should
Clear
probably pick
214
me for the
Manila Tower,
VA.
good morning, continue approach runway 06, traffic departing, wind 140 degrees, 9 knots.
Radar contact.
Approach for 214. Tower, good morning, full red. Behind the
Whoa, go back to 2x.
Is 1 o'clock.
Red 601 Tower, good morning, hold short of runway 06.
Hold short runway
Just jumping
full red
around
691.
crazy right now.
Good morning, Charlie,
no, I didn't see
touching
anything,
on
right?
Charlie.
Philippine 426,
Would I
line up
say
and
it's
wait
worthy
on
of a
06.
purchase? Is one worthy flight sim.
Channel 161 right, Papa cross runway
I
31,
haven't
left
played
Delta,
20 since
hold short
24's
of
come
Golf
out, so
13.
yes.
Maintain
I mean, it looks better. It has a lot of planes.
City
ground
340
details
Tower, hold
insanely
short of
good.
runway 06.
You do first person mode. If you like bush
Clear
flying and stuff,
214, additional
it's
traffic,
incredible. The
Airbus
only thing
221
that's
with
been a
depart,
problem with
continue.
Sim really is the career mode has
Clear
had a bunch
285,
of
contact
bugs, but
departure
that's about
124
it.
decimal 4
Free flight
today.
has always been good. Literally flying it since day one, and I've never flown in 2020 since this came out. So I think the only reason to fly 2020 anymore is if you can't fly this specific plane.
707 Manila Tower, good morning, land up and wait, runway 16, traffic on final, runway 06.
Besides that.
runway 130.907.
And since we have the Phoenixes, we have the first of many PMDG planes that are coming. It's I have plenty to fly.
Vision Jet 22.
Helicopter
I crashed more than
1532,
anyone.
cross the course
Well, I might-
724 via Mangahan,
usually crash in
500 feet,
2020.
report cleared.
I don't know why. I don't know why people like think 2020 is some like perfect simulator. It's been out for over 4 years. It's coming up on 5
Channel
years.
161, hold short of
So
Kaufman
in
City,
general, it's
contact
going to
ramp
be more
121,
stable
that's
because it's much
135.
older, but you're not getting any graphics updates. You're not getting any new default
Philippines
planes.
426,
You're not getting
maintain on your
developers
heading
that
time,
are
7,000 feet on a 06,
continuing
cleared
to
for
make planes
takeoff.
for 2020 long term. 2020 will eventually be deleted, so you might as well get into 2024.
Climb and maintain flight level tree.
I think people just heard a bunch of really loud people complaining because the launch day had some server issues, which is literally every game that's ever released. And they decided that they shouldn't play it because for about 12 hours there were problems and
Please
it was
expedite
fine.
your climb flight level tree
I don't know.
10.
It's people are inevitably you're going to be playing 2024, so
Clear 214, wind 1 degrees,
at
8
least
knots,
10
runway
years.
06,
Yeah, we'll see.
clear to land.
Did Microsoft say they're supporting it for 10 more years? Fewer crashes than you did in 2020. I mean, it's the same in 24 as it is in 2020 or any sim. In Flight Sim, you add a lot of add-ons into your sim. Like, any,
Philippines
like
426, contact departure 124 decimal 4
flight
today.
simmers are modders. Like, most people that play games are not necessarily modding them. Not everybody's modding GTA or modding, like Skyrim or whatever they're playing and doing all the mods. Like, I never got into modding games personally. But naturally in Flight Sim, you're basically a modder as soon as you start playing the sim on a PC. Because you're going to be getting third-party stuff from FlightSim.to, you're going to be getting free mods, you're going to be getting paid
Helicopter
mods from other different
1532,
websites,
roger,
you're
and
going to be
confirm
mods
to
from the
cross up
marketplace.
correction.
There's
Confirm to
so
cross
many
upgrade is
mods,
running on,
and
please
with
format
that
the loop.
comes an unstable product. The more mods you add, the more
Taxi
chances
2
there
roger
are
for
of
traffic
something
monitoring
breaking the sim.
124 decimal 4 today.
And it's no different in 24 than it is in 2020. There are mods
This
that
is
can cause
126, sign up
problems.
runway
Yeah, the
06.
last couple weeks I've had
Sign up
tons of
runway
issues.
06,
I've had more than I've ever had in Flight Sim 24 the last couple of weeks. That's probably because of the mod that I had. I don't know if I figured out which one it is yet, so
This is 231 Tower,
I did a
good morning,
reinstall
hold
this
short
sim
or
last
runway
night.
06.
It didn't even take, I don't even know how long it took, 45 minutes maybe? But
Clear 214, Bucky
yeah, I've
Fahrenheit,
definitely
runway
been
2, taxi
crashing the
runway 3,
sim.
left
I
right.
don't think it's because of 24, I think it's because of me adding a ton of add-ons to it. It's the same reason I would crash in 2020 and
562 Tower,
also
good morning,
2020
continue
was
approach
rigged.
26,
It
traffic
freezes for
department
like, every
130
time I was in
degrees, 8
cruise, I
knots.
would get freezes for like 30
This
seconds
is
to like
126,
2
maintain on your
minutes,
heading
or
time,
the whole sim
7,000
would just
feet on a grade 6,
freeze,
clear for
and I'd just be
takeoff.
sitting there doing nothing.
Heading 7,000
And it'd start again, like,
clear day of Earth, one.
that was at the very end of 2020 that was happening to me, like right before 2024 came out, so
Cougar
I don't think
214 left
2020
Charlie,
is some
contact ramp
magically
128 decimal 8 today.
128 Cougar 218.
simulator it's got its share of problems as well.
Southwest tree.
But yeah, the internet speed is hardware-wise having more RAM, especially having more VRAM, and having a good internet speed is important in 2024, more so than it is in 2020. But if you have the hardware for it, I don't know why you wouldn't be playing 2024.
Flight level tree 50.
The career mode has bugs, and they've been like
Tower
constantly
helicopter
fixing them every
5038,
update.
good morning.
It's nowhere near perfect. Like they're definitely still going to be
Cougar 907, maintain on your heading.
right now for the first
Climb
time in a while.
3,000 feet, 21, stay clear for takeoff.
Running heading 3000,
Yeah, if
passing
you're
cloud running
gonna, if
167.
career
This
mode
is 126
bugs are
contact
going
departure,
to ruin your
124
night,
decimal
just
4
don't play
degrees.
career mode.
Reporting today, ma'am.
If you're playing flights in 2020, you already do
helicopter
not have a career mode.
5238.
So by playing 24 and not using the career mode,
Copy
you're essentially getting
5038 tower.
2020 with updates.
Chapter 5038, south
A lot
Alpha,
of people
take off
said
clearance.
that they didn't care about career mode
Southbound
before the
Cavite
simulator
area.
anyway, but I think they all were just
Copy
lying.
5038, wind
Because
140
Microsoft
degrees,
has
9
said more
knots.
than 50% of people
And
playing
about airborne,
2024
south
are
up.
playing career mode.
South
So
Airbus, South Alpha, helicopter
people are
523.
just pretending like they didn't want a career mode, and the majority of people are playing the career mode. So maybe it was just the loud minority, which is pretty common.
Vision jet 22.
Oh, you can't import flight plans in the Comanche. Yeah, the Comanche hasn't been like fully updated for 24, right? Like I think it might mostly work, but it's still got the 2020 tag on it. I'm pretty sure. Trying to focus on
907, contact departure 124 decimal 4 today.
I want them to be updated with the new wear and tear system and all the failures that 2024 has. Use the new flight model, be eventually viable for career mode. But
Chapter 508,
today is
airborne.
a little exciting
Copy
for career mode just
5038,
because they added
helicopter
a
route,
couple
report
of
for
planes from the
crossing approach
marketplace
of runway
for a
06.
couple of mission types. So
Before
there are a
crossing
couple planes
approach
like the
06,
Shark
helicopter
and the Smart
503.
and one of the helicopters that now have the checkbox in the career mode. The little career mode tag has a checkbox in the marketplace that says
Cougar 562, wind 130 degrees, 11 knots, runway 06, clear to land.
you can do it for a couple types. Holly, thanks for the noob sticker. Appreciate that. Do I have channel mods? Yeah. Why is somebody misbehaving?
Level tree 10.
Are there new medium or heavy cargo planes in career mode?
Helicopter 508,
There, you cannot fly the
Unit
heavy planes yet,
1011.
but we saw the
011,
310,
stop
the
550.
787, and the 747 are in career mode in the planes list,
Go to
but
960 tower, good morning,
heavy
hold short of
airliner
runway
rating is
06.
still locked, which is really annoying. So you can't get the heavy airliner rating yet, which sucks. Like yeah, I mean we're six months in, and we don't have the heavy airliners in career mode yet. It is pretty embarrassing. It sucks. 6 months in, it's crappy to still not have that for sure.
Passing flight level tree 10, climbing.
Are we in the descent yet?
Delta 2 tree.
Oh, TOD 2 nautical miles, so we should start our descent automatically.
Tower
Star here. Let's come on, data, zoom it in.
Star 8568 tower,
Unlike the
good
iFly
morning,
Max, there's
continue
no
push runway
vertical profile on this
0600
one,
additional
so
traffic cooling
in the iFly,
737
if
with
you hit the center
departure,
button
120
twice, it
degrees,
gives you a
11 knots.
vertical profile here underneath, which is nice. But they don't have
2712 line up,
that.
runway 06.
Alright, there's the T-cell happening. Our descent is starting. In the Boeing, you just set your target altitude before top of descent, and when you reach top of descent, it starts the descent for you. If you're flying an Airbus, you have to click the descent button yourself to get it to start. What's VROS? What is that, Kevo? No Sims close to perfect 2020 isn't trash. Or
Copy 562, located runway by Romeo 1,
You're gonna be
left
the
Charlie,
red-headed
hold short of
stepchild?
runway.
I mean, 2020 is fine. 2024 has things 2020 doesn't. 2020 is not going to get significant updates. 2024 is. So it's just a matter of time until 2020 is more and more obsolete, and 2024 is more and more stable. The new lighting model, the new shadows, the new ground detail, the way it renders terrain, all the new ground detail with like trees, grass, rocks, new tree types, biomes, seasons, crops, wildlife.
Genesis 712, maintain on your heading, climb 7,000 feet on
Even without
E06, clear for
VFR,
takeoff.
incredible.
Maintain
Clouds
runway
even
heading,
look
contact Southern Airport, go runway 06, time system 12.
If you've ever done photography or you've ever done 3D design or anything, you know that lighting is like half the battle.
Copy
When you update
503,
the lighting,
Delta
you update
786
a
via
lot of the visuals
again,
in
I'll
the
lose
sim,
time 500 feet.
and there's improved lighting, so it just
Final
goes
round
over
26, by Adnan,
the lighting is insane. I mean, I know how it's like in the middle of the day right now with the most boring.
Copy
This is the
1532
worst the
minutes
lighting
hour.
will look. Just the sun is high in the sky and we're above the clouds, but
approach
it's a very noticeable difference between the two. sides.
Copy 1532
Lighting
helicopter
reflections and
reported for
shadows.
crossing approach of runway 24 via Mangahan 500 feet.
It's basically like if you take a game
Star
like,
8568, wind
like people will
118
put
12 knots,
reshaders
gusting
on
16
games, right,
knots,
or mod
sunny
games
6
to
to land.
use a newer lighting engine, and the difference is incredible, right? Like Cyberpunk mods or something, for example, updating, adding different ray tracing and shaders and all that. Like you've seen it in every other game. It's no
712, contact departure 124.40.
Lighting is
time series 712, good
does
day.
a ton to a game.
Simple
just like it
562,
does
turn
to
right
a
Delta,
photo
hold
game.
short of Golf 12.
Quick pre-flight? Yes, you just hit a key to remove them.
Hello, good morning,
Yeah, it's called quick pre-flight. Just like what JT's saying, you just set a
Super
key for
96
it. You
Manila
just hit
Tower,
that key
good
and it
morning.
removes
Setting
everything.
approach runway
You can even
06,
use it
number 2 and
in the
100
plane
degrees
if you're
1
flying.
knots.
So if I didn't pre-flight this and I realized that I left the pitot tube covers on, I could hit that shortcut and it'll remove them even if I'm flying the plane. So I don't have to land, get out, remove them, and then take off again, which has definitely happened to me before. So it's nice to have it. I wish they would put a default shortcut for it. They didn't. You have to go and set it, but it is in there if you go into your settings.
Climb and maintain flight level 400, Hawaiian 5 Heavy. Spirit Wings 2076 contact, Los Angeles Center on 1 tree, 2.5.
Super 562, hold short of Golf 12, contact ramp 11.35 today.
Orchard Golf 1211.35 for me.
Descend and maintain flight
2024
level
Super.
330.
Oh yeah, we have people that are here hanging out regularly who are playing with 3000, and I think some people are even on 2000 series NVIDIA cards still. Something has to give, though, right? Like you're not going to magically get tons of FPS with an older card.
Helicopter
Even
1532,
on
cross
my
approach
setup,
runway 24 via
I have
Mangahan
to make
500
compromises
feet,
on
report
graphic
clear.
settings or things like that to make sure my frames are good. It really depends on what plane you're flying. Just because I have the avatars loaded in here, all of the passengers,
Helicopter
all the
503 for traffic
passengers are
monitoring
seated back here like
124,
that is going to
decimal
eat away at my frames.
224,
So if I had it, if I had the graphics turned down,
Super 962, request
when I first
PME.
loaded them, there would be more duplicated
We are
avatars.
8.4 mile,
Save on frames.
8.7 mile
The thing is that take up your
Stop
frames
1046,
mostly,
sign up
like,
for
your CPU, like terrain level of detail, or the main things in
Japan
general
is
are
1046,
obviously
sign
like
up on
resolution is very high on the list. Terrain level of detail.
Super 962, continue approach, traffic
the
going
ray trace
787 with the park.
shadows,
approach 962.
First star
and
8568, okay, turn
trees,
Levi
you
Romeo
have
2,
trees
taxi
on
Romeo 3,
ultra, those
Juliet,
are very
hold short
harsh
off
on your
Papa.
settings, on your performance, so just start on like the medium preset and go from there. It just depends day to day what you're playing, where you're flying to, and how many people are around you. Just having more traffic around you can cause a lot of performance problems. If you have air traffic turned to ultra, anytime somebody near me, if I have it turned to ultra, if somebody loads into the PMDG 777 next to
Japan
me,
Air
this is a
746,
horrible thing
maintain
about
runway
Microsoft
heading,
Flight
climb
Sim. It will
7,000
literally
feet
load
on
the 100%
806
full
840.
resolution and textured version of that carrier. So to avoid that, you need to turn that air traffic setting down so it will load in generic models instead. Things like
Star
that just really
8568,
your
Levi
way.
5 Golf 3, taxi runway 31 for domestic,
There,
exit.
there are enough settings where you can get your performance to be good. And now that FSR is in there, FSR has been really good, so
Climb and maintain
console
flight
users should
level
turn off photogrammetry.
30, UPS
I don't actually know if photogrammetry is more of like if it's going to hog your resources or just your internet. I haven't tested it myself, so I'm not sure. And also on console, you don't have as many settings. Like, you don't even have a graphics settings section to go and turn off parked aircraft on the ground. You can't even go in and turn those off. So
Cebu 962, wind 110 degrees
That can be
10 knots, sunny 06, clear to land.
oh yes, that's right. Texture resolution, yeah, for VRAM. Some people go down to medium, and it's not even that bad looking. Like it looks.
Helicopter
I think I'm on
1532,
high
Roger,
right now.
Rafael helicopter report, Quezon City.
But yeah, medium texture is fine. that'll help your VRAM a lot. There are a lot of YouTubers that do performance videos.
Star 8568, taxi 7 for domestic, contact ramp 123, decimal 25 today.
Pilot does a lot of those. People will make guides on Reddit and stuff. Okay, here are the top 10 things that mess with your CPU and flight sim. So you just go through that.
On a
Look at
746,
the top
contact
ones,
departure
download
124, decimal 4 today.
Japan FM 16124
Radar contact.
Tower, good morning, Korea 321, stop silent.
Square 321 Tower, good morning, continue approach, runway 06, number 2, and 130 degrees, 9 knots. Additional traffic, ATR will depart.
Approach number 2, Korea 321.
Some good custom liveries we can use for these things.
UPS 891 contact Los Angeles Center on 1 tree 4.65. Good day.
Alright, we're still in the descent here.
Please expedite your
I guess I'll
climb
contact Denver Center. Let's see if they give us anything new. Oh yeah.
Today
Well, they haven't fixed
6043,
this
line up
bug,
runway
so
06.
there's a bug where
906, cruising 6043.
looks like he's in the window. Hello there. What's up, Evo? How you doing, dude? I guess they didn't fix this, but this is an annoying bug. You have to request flight following before you can request IFR clearance. I guess they forgot about me.
decimal 65.
So we'll see.
Maintain flight level 2.
Flight following and an airliner.
Cebu 962, vacate runway via
Yeah,
Echo to Delta, hold for the call
photogrammetry, yeah,
on 4.
uses a lot of.
And
I try photogrammetry pretty often, actually.
Square 962, taxi
And the
Delta,
main
hold for
reason
the
is
call
the,
on 4.
the melting building. So what I was talking about earlier was like with photogrammetry, you have to decide. This might take a minute for it to apply it, but with photogrammetry, the plus side is how good it makes terrain look in certain places. The downside is how bad it makes a lot of buildings.
Today 6043, maintain runway heading 107000 feet on a 06 for the call.
Enhanced terrain
running
or
running heading
melting
10 Calgary,
buildings.
cruising
Like,
6043.
enhanced terrain with melting buildings or slightly worse terrain with non-melting buildings. I usually pick the latter. I usually pick no melting buildings, and I don't care if the terrain's a little bit worse.
Cebu 962,
Oh,
hold for
that
the call
fixed
on
your
runway on the
loss-
frequency,
Simply
to
dispatch
traffic,
out.
going
Nice.
aircraft.
Sweet, dude.
Climb and maintain flight level tree 90. Vision jet 22.
Oh, thanks, Jason, with the custom liveries. Well, this is not one of the custom liveries, but yeah. I
Korea
assume you're talking about
321,
the
wind
ones
140
that,
degrees,
some of
10
our-
knots on a 06
Some of our fellow
land.
couch captains
Sedan
will
06, Korea
for
321.
like the 777, the ones that say couch on
Tower
them.
55, good morning, Island.
Yeah, Dan Razor, friend of the
Today
fellow couch
6043,
captain.
contact departure 124, decimal 4 today. Philippine 685 Tower, continue approach runway 06, number 2, and 140 degrees, 10 knots.
You turn it off, does it use it in your cache?
Cebu 962, hold to the
I
call
think
on 4
you
ramp
will until you get away from it.
12135 today.
I haven't tested it. I'm not actually sure. I haven't gone down and like tested it.
Level tree 20.
Thanks, Jason. Yeah, the guys have done such awesome work on those.
Los Angeles Center.
We have some funny
Radar
emotes to
contact
use on them,
is
so. Cows DA42. I've flown it before. I thought they had a marketplace update, I think, but I think I have the latest version through Orbex. You're on the fence. I mean, you can get, like, getting Game Pass and doing 1 month or whatever it is, a 2-week trial of Game Pass to try 2024 out just to see how your system runs. I think it's worth it. But I think the reason to stick with 2020 is your hardware can't handle 24, your internet's not fast enough. But even if you have like a 3000 series NVIDIA, like you can get away with medium settings, I think, maybe even better.
Descending flight level tree 50. Southwest tree.
But I think unless the plane that you really want to fly is only in 2020, like I think
3691, standby, traffic ATR on upwind runway 06.
Microsoft or Steam. I have mine on Microsoft.
Korea 321, vacate runway via Romeo 2, taxi MSA, left on shortly.
The benefit to Steam would be if you just like everything on Steam and you want to use like remote play or like Steam Deck potentially if you can. I don't know if you can run it. Some people have run it on Steam Deck before at really low settings. Maybe. It just matters if you want the Steam ecosystem or Microsoft. If you do it through Microsoft, then you could potentially use
601, line up in the wait,
cloud
runway
gaming.
9
You have an Xbox,
06,
it's the same copy of it, you know, since you own it digitally, it'll work on PC and Xbox. And you can do Game Pass for a month to try it.
Spirit 601, maintain on your heading on 7,000 feet on a 06, cleared for takeoff.
Runway heading 7,000, cleared for takeoff, runway 06, full red.
I got it on the Microsoft
Spirit
Store. just
321,
because
contact
when it
ramp
came out, I was
128
Oh,
like, well, it's
escalate
Microsoft
today.
product on the Microsoft Store.
321.
Maybe someday I'll have an Xbox. I do have an Xbox now, but I just have a separate account for that for my girlfriend to use.
5, descending flight level tree 10. Air France 25, Los Angeles Center, radar contact continue.
Alright, we're still on our profile. I didn't do any of my checklists here.
Please expedite your climb
Pressurization,
flight level
landing
tree
altitude, we already did that up top.
10.
Evo, thanks for the gifted sub, dude. Brad, welcome to the Couch
2506
Captain's
Tower,
Courtesy,
good
Evo.
morning. Line up and wait, runway 13, traffic on final, runway 36.
Line up and wait, runway 1.
Air France 25, traffic is 3 o'clock. For miles.
Mania Tower, 10,091. Establish the localizer runway 06.
Amazon 3091 Tower, continue approach, runway 06, number 2, wind 120 degrees, 8 knots.
6, flight level tree.
Continue approach is number 2, runway 06.
Southwest
10,091.
Los Angeles Center.
Philippines 685,
Alright, so
traffic
recall
against via
check,
Romeo 1,
let's do
wind
that.
110
It says
degrees, 8
fuel,
knots,
so that
runway
means our
06,
center
clear to
tanks
left.
are dead. We got the low pressure lights on right here, so we can turn our center tanks off.
Southwest.
And we can check to see if the left and right tanks are balanced if we want right here.
Spirit 601,
There's a
contact
little
support,
bit
Square
more
1 to
fuel
4,
on the
that's
right
4
tank,
degrees.
so
Support that,
left,
support
so
Brother,
we'll
Dictator,
shut off
okay.
the fuel pumps to the left tank. And where we want to turn on the cross feed valve and shut off the left pumps.
Altimeter 2978. Radar contact continue.
Turn off
Connect
the two left pumps.
3091, additional traffic for
Watch
depart,
right
continue
tanks
approach.
tick down. See if that works.
Continue approach.
I see it very tiny at the bottom, 733 and 35. We want to watch the 35 to 10 to 33. There's 34. I feel like an option here right now. We got 735, 733, ready for 733. 733, get out of the way, crab. It's just, the crab's a little too high to block. It's okay.
565 Tower, good morning. Full short of runway 13, number 2.
Cross feed valve off. The light should go away. There it is, so we're good. So now we got it balanced here. 730, oh, no. Whatever. Saw nothing. It's close enough. Thank you for that beautiful crab. I think our Tangia, thank you for the sub, Sam Jackson appearance is lagged right now. It's probably queued up. That is
2506
a
ready.
huge crab. I think it's massive.
Echo Alpha 22 is at 12,000 feet climbing flight level tree 10. Jet Echo Romeo November India Echo Alpha 22.
Oh, I'm a total lurker myself. Sometimes I feel bad calling their name out, but their name is shown in chat, so it's not like they're, yeah. But I lurk myself pretty much all the time.
You are 1,900 feet above your assigned altitude.
Except earlier, I was watching Cowtown earlier, and he was running through Sim Update 2. Did he say, I think he said he went through all the release notes for 2 hours.
Philippines 685,
Couch
okay, turn
connection.
via Romeo 1 left,
This
Charlie,
is
hold
part
short
of
of
the
November.
code, so I have a different couch name for each one. There's couch connection, couch crisis, couch chemtrails, which I think is the crop dusting one. Yeah, they all start with C. You lurk? Yeah, lurking is the best, dude. Close the chat, just sit back and chill, watch, see if it sucks or not. Close it if it sucks. If not, maybe keep watching.
Vision Jet 22.
Yeah, you're watching Cowtown too. Nice. I think that's the first stream I caught. I've heard
Air
his name forever.
good morning. Traffic for Hotel
Yeah, he was going through all of the,
So 2923 Tower, good morning. Hold short of runway 36.
yeah, I didn't hear read the notes either. He mentioned that he did it in the stream. So for
2506
spots-
device, continue holding traffic short
Oh yeah, I
time.
gotta do this. Recall checked auto brake. So for the auto brake, we don't have a performance calculator here, so we could use. We could go to like Simbrief and use the Simbrief performance
322 Tower, continue approach runway 06 number 2 and 130 degrees,
I guess we could do that. What if I go here to
Yeah,
Simbrief?
press away to
Let me
this.
sign in real fast. Alright, then we can go to new flight. And I'll just say couch 323.
Good morning.
Denver.
Hold short, hold short.
And we'll choose the
207.
787. Max.
Second call sign.
Sobo 1, passenger variant, EFB or
China 73091, confirm, clear to land, runway
generate this. I have it set to kill.
China 73091, affirm, clear to land on a 06, land to vacate by Romeo 1.
So once we
clear
choose
to
the
land, runway
flight
6,
plan,
Romeo 1, China
this is a
73091.
brief app that you can just
Blue
download. Anybody can download it.
781 tower, hold short of runway 13, number 3.
It's got a lot of GA planes, a lot more airliners, I'd say, but it's got a good mix. If it's a airliner, then or like a higher
21, line up on easy 6 for immediate.
and do performance calculation for takeoff.
222 traffic, Airbus 20 depart on easy 6, continue approach.
Weather, it refills all the
Philippines 685 cross on A31, hold short of Golf
It's
Echo.
expecting
Everyone
runway
outside Golf
34
Echo,
right,
Philippine,
which is different than what
685.
we're expecting.
China 73091, vacate runway by Romeo 1, left Charlie, hold short of November.
Auto brake, so
Wind
Auto brake
Romeo 1,
is
left
recommended with
County,
flaps
hold
30
of November, China
runway
73091.
if I
China
change the
73091, kindly
parameters
expedite, traffic will depart, additional traffic on sign off.
back, it's also auto brake,
Okay, China
so I'll just use auto brake one for now.
China 731, be ready
But
for
that's a way you can get
Tower
performance
air
calculations on the plane. It doesn't have its own performance calculator like the
China 312 tower, continue push on easy 602 and 140 degrees, 9 knots.
Number 2,
Is it possible to have Tangia, What's Up, Talk, Bugs Bunny? I wonder if it's in there, maybe. Let me see if it's in the interactions. Alright, we're at let's go.
China 2131, maintain on your heading, climb 7,000 feet on easy 6 for immediate takeoff.
7,006 here, immediate
Here, back to Denver.
Philippines 685, hold short of corporate echo, contact map 121.78.
Golf Echo 61, 1.7.
And runway 26 is what I think we're set
2822, continue push traffic rolling runway 06.
Runway 26. So yeah, runway 26 is 12,000 feet. The weather is VFR, altimeter right up here, 2976. So let's put it
China
2976.
3091, hold short of November, traffic Airbus 20 will depart runway 13.
Alright, there's a pre-select on this.
hold short of November, heading 7,091.
2822 and 110 degrees, 100 knots on easy 6 to land.
Hello?
Mr. 2812, traffic will depart runway 13, continue approach.
The approach, airfield to
Mr. 2131, contact departure 124 decimal targeting.
Target to left to 1.
Huh. This is broken. Can't change the standby altimeter. Once you hit standard, it doesn't go back again. Alright, let's
Mr. Asia 762 tower, good morning, hold short of Charlie, traffic will depart runway
See the
13.
ILS information here.
Hold
So
short, Charlie,
so
that's right, that's right.
do flaps 30, just copy and paste this down here to flaps and speed. Flaps 30, which is what SimBrief said to use. 139 to a VREV speed. We just generally add 5 to that for the landing for our final
This
approach.
morning, Philippine 1
If the winds are higher, then we'll want to add more. And it does seem like the winds are higher, so I might go
Philippine 1852 tower, continue approach on easy 602 and 10 degrees, 8 knots.
108.9 for our nav 1 and nav 2.
2822, vacate runway by Romeo 2, Romeo 3, Juliet, hold short of Papa, number 1.
number 1, I'm waiting.
Top right corner right here.
506, maintain on your heading, climb 3,000 feet on a 13, cleared for takeoff.
Here for the ILS. It says ILS 1089er, and then transfer to the top active one. We're good. Same over here. The ILS has a little D next to it, so it means it has DME, so it'll give us our distance to the ILS or to the localizer. If it doesn't have the D, then we most likely need to tune into another VOR.
The tower Cebu 4 is good morning,
In this case, it's
holding
just
behind the dead car.
So 1089er, so we got it on both.
2565, line up and wait on a 13, traffic on final runway 06.
The Boeing's more
Line
like
up and
the
wait,
Airbus
91
version of
visual
stuff,
flight,
so we have these two
2480 tower, hold short of
final
Charlie.
approach course right here, which is 263, both course 1 and course 2. 263, 263. You can also see this down here.
Mr. 2812 and 10 degrees, 8 knots on a 06, wait to land.
You don't even need to look at the chart, you just look on this ref page right here.
Mr. Asia 762, right
One thing that
Charlie,
we
cross
do need to look up on the
31,
chart
hold
though
up.
is the minimum, so we're doing the cap
Right,
one approach
Charlie,
here.
cross
These
31,
are big
hold
old
up,
numbers,
hold
we
up,
don't
that's,
use. These are narrow
7.
minimums.
2506, contact departure 124 decimal
Not above the
coordinate.
ground, but above sea
101,
level, so we'll use
244,
5510. So we need to turn this until we get 5510.
Philippine 336 tower, good morning, hold short of runway 06. Philippine 1852, additional traffic. Traffic Q400 will depart on
This thing has some
806.
acceleration to it, so
Continue approach, Philippine 185.
Subaru to right Papa cross on 831, hold short of Golf on 4.
Right, Papa, 31 out for Golf on 4, please.
Alpha 296, line up on 836.
the arrival. Alright, we're almost done with the arrival. We're gonna turn right here at GPAT. We're supposed to reach 11,000. This little horizontal, or sorry, this little magenta triangle, like arrow or
Subaru
shell,
6 tower, continue approach on 806, number 2.
on our descent profile or not.
Alpha 2812, Vagita Runway Romeo 2, Romeo 3, left, Charlie number 1.
Evo, thanks again for another gifted dude. Sawyer.
Subaru to revive traffic crossing left Delta, hold short of Golf on 3.
Thanks a lot,
Contact
Evo.
ramp
Thanks for gifting
1235.
a
No, out for Golf on 3, 1213, for the day.
Sawyer, welcome to the Couch Captains. On the
Alpha
mobile active,
296,
show yourself
maintain on your heading,
expired.
climb 7,000 feet on
Got you.
836, cleared for takeoff.
Dude, I love having the EF over here just because it's not doing
Before 80 right Charlie, cross on
It's just
831,
nice to
taxi Hotel 2, give it to the vacating, Philippine
I hope they can
Embassy 1.
fix this someday.
Right, Charlie, cross
I
310, give
think
it
it's
to the
really
vacating,
because
Cebu
it's mounted
483.
horizontally down there. So I could go down here and switch it to horizontal, and maybe it would work. So let's see if
So
this
2812 left Charlie, contact ramp 128.83.
kind of ramp one to use the map a little bit. Yeah, if they get this perfectly in sync, that would be so cool.
Generic format
Whoa.
November, you can cancel IFR. Continue VFR to your destination.
Alright, so descent checklist, we did recall, we got our auto brake one set. We put in the VREF and minimums.
Philippine 1852, flight certificate by Romeo 1, wind 120 degrees 10 knots, on 836, clear to land.
Land, Philippine 1, clear to land, Philippine 1.
And let's grab this.
Alpha 2962, contact departure 124.4, good day.
To see if this 100% rate is on. Looks good. For some reason, I really don't like using this in landscape mode.
CNH1011.
I like it better in portrait mode. I don't know why.
Subaru 396, additional
I
traffic
guess
will
it's just
depart on
because most of the
1
charts are in
continue.
portrait mode.
Continue approach Cebu 390.
Well. Gotta be the couch captain for this chaos carousel.
Tower to 902, Lima, 1.
Subaru 02 tower, good morning, continue approach on 806, number 3, wind 110 degrees 11 knots.
Continue approach, 2902.
Stick on the ice? What is he talking about?
China Southern
Talking about
30901, turn right November, hold short of Golf on 4.
See how delayed it
Run
was?
in November, hold
It's
shut
okay,
off
it's
Golf
working, it's
14
working.
after the 3091.
We might get a police chase tonight.
You're spreading joy like a pyro.
2565, be ready for immediate.
Keep your
Fully ready, 0565.
Roger.
Let's make this
What? I love you? Doesn't sound very Joker-like to me. I don't know. I'm not an expert. But that was strange. Johnny, thank you for the 5 gifted memberships on YouTube, dude. Appreciate that, man.
Climb and maintain.
Welcome, Attica, Nutty, Lucidity, Smith, Zach. Welcome to Couch Captains, courtesy of Johnny. How's it going, Johnny?
Descend and maintain.
What's up, Trey?
Philippine 185,
What's new with
located on
the
Navar Romeo 1 left
Too much
Charlie,
to
hold short
list,
of
but we
November.
got dark Lido
Nope,
charts now.
probably
Just
hold
pretty
November,
sweet. Nighttime Lido charts. What? No, we're not.
2565, maintain on your heading, climb 3,000 feet on 1 cleared for immediate takeoff.
Runway highway,
Quiet.
3000, Cebu Takeoff 13565.
How are we approaching minimums?
Climb and maintain flight.
We're at 11,000. Minimums are... Oh, radio! Oh my god, that's not a bug. It's not a bug. Oh my god, I put in radio. It's my fault. It's my fault. Never mind. It's not a bug. I put in radio minimums. Well, that's cool. I guess we know we're 5,000 AGL right now.
To the 781, line up and wait, runway 13, traffic on final, runway 06.
That was my fault. 5510. Whoops. I didn't switch it to Barrow. I said it. I didn't do it. I thought it was a bug.
China
It's not
Sun
a bug.
3091, taxi, Golf on 4, right Delta, hold short of
55.
Golf 13.
Golf 14, November, hold short of Golf 13, China Southern
Alright,
3091.
5510.
With the air 6 wind 100 degrees, 12 knots on
Alright, we can
806,
see
clear to land.
the glide slope here, so we're going to keep going out.
China Sun 3091, Golf on 4, right Delta, hold short of Golf
Airport's
13.
back there.
Delta, hold short of Golf 13, China Southern 3091.
It's not a bug, it's a
Cebu
kid.
565, contact departure 124.4 days.
That's
Cebu
true.
4, good day, Cebu 565.
Philippine 1852,
We
hold
are
short of runway
quite
31.
nose up.
Hold on,
Why are we going 190? Oh, it's got us at 174 knots.
Tower,
Let's
good
do
morning,
speed
Airfield
intervene,
2015, 12 miles.
Until we make our turn.
Traffic 2015 Tower, good morning. Continue approach runway 06 number 2 and 100 degrees 12 knots.
Approach Airfield 201.
Airport's behind us to the right.
Delta 2004.
So 2923, line up runway
Alright, and
06.
our go around if we need it.
2923.
Yeah, this is messed up with like panning this thing, but you get it where you want it, it's fine. We'll eventually go down to 7,000 and our go around, we're doing a climbing right turn, 5,900, and looks like we're climbing more. Intercept a radio
Cebu
out to
396,
Sea Duck.
located runway Romeo 2 taxi
Go
Missy
around.
Juliet, hold short of Papa, number 1.
Radial 019 to top of the TV for the TV.
Philippine 1852, give way to the vacating Suburban C21, cross on 831, hold short of Coffee Echo for Terminal 1.
Could put 117 down here. Go down here. 114.
Cebu 396, number 1, Romeo 2 Missy Juliet, hold short of Papa.
And we can turn on VOR2. VOR2 up here. There we go.
So 2923, you're heading 7,000 feet on 836, here for immediate takeoff.
Alright.
RD 7000, for takeover, so 293.
Thank you for the 5 gifted memberships, man.
7,3091, hold short of
Josh,
Papa 3, contact ramp 121.35,
Devils,
good day.
AJJ.
12135, full assault, off 13, cancel 091.
Alright, we are
Air Force
above the
5157
profiles
Tower,
still,
good morning,
so
hold
we're
short
just
of
outbound.
runway 31.
Thanks a lot, rookie. Dark mode Lido charts, I know. They look good. Alright, so we'll need to get down to 7,000. Let's put in 7,000.
Level 240, Delta 2246.
Cebu 902, wind 090 degrees 15 knots, and 836, clear to
Here we
land.
just sent a 9,000 fuzz. No, I'm not doing it. Sorry, we're on final and crew mode. I'm not cutting my engines. Okay, we'll cut one engine. We'll cut one engine. This song, when this song comes on in this like 200 plus song playlist,
So
this
2923,
means that I
contact
have
departure
to
124.4.
initiate an emergency.
60, morning, Airfield 293.
Oh god, alright, I'm
Philippine
gonna turn
185,
off one
taxi Charlie,
engine.
hold
It's
short of
gonna ruin
Coffee
my
Echo,
crew.
contact ramp 121.7.
Alright, we're cutting engine 2. There, you happy? We're cutting engine 2. I don't want to ever hear that I don't do this. Engine 2's off, we'll turn the bleed off. I'm gonna get the
Helicopter calling tower,
started.
second call sign.
Manila Tower, helicopter,
Oh my
199,
god. Dude, I did not plan this. I hate this song. Alright, we're gonna get auto throttle off of
Second
here
call, sir.
and pull engine 2 up.
19961, Manila Tower.
Oh my god,
Manila
I
Tower,
hate
yeah,
this song
61
so
heavy final
much.
on
JT,
802.
thanks for the gift of membership.
Helicopter 1361,
This is the
confirm.
Mayday song.
19961.
What timing? This is so stupid.
1961
This is staged, but I hate this. I don't want to do this.
19961, over
like it at all.
Malabon, 4 South Bravo, at approach. 13 approach,
Alright, we're just gonna vertical speed it. Thank you.
1961, report
Thank you very
North
much.
Harbor.
Just gonna vertical speed this down. Let's bring our
Cebu
airspeed
902,
down
vacator runway
to
Romeo 2,
180.
Romeo 3, Juliet, hold
Make
short
our
of
left
Papa.
hand turn
Reduce
around.
3 Juliet, hold short,
Heading mode.
Manila
And then the
Tower,
song
61 heavy
sucks.
final on
And then
802.
VOR, we got our
With 781 on heading 3,000 feet,
Standby.
only 136 for immediate takeoff.
Runway 3000, runway 1 good for takeoff, Cebu 781.
Cnr 621 Tower, continue approach on
One
806,
throttle.
number 2, wind 100 degrees,
shut
1
down
knots.
engine number 2.
Passenger approach on 806.
And it looks pretty shut down. Well, I guess we're testing the single engine performance of this baby. Alright, we still have autopilot, so that's fine. I'm gonna go direct to fuzz. Right over here, direct fuzz, execute, and then we'll go to LNAV. Command is on, so autopilot is on. We just have auto throttle off. Hate this song.
Approval, 02, Juliet.
Alright, 1,000 feet per minute. We are.
Airfield 2015,
Okay, we're
wind
good on our
123
VNAV
degrees, 9
profile.
knots, runway 06,
Our
clear
VNAV
to land.
profile wasn't accurate. I went out.
Excellent, 06, 201.
Cebu Cnr 6 right, Papa, cross runway 31, hold short of 1214.
Right, Papa, cross, hold short of 1214.
2781, contact departure 124.40.
What?
Cebu 781, contact departure
Continuous speed break
124.40.
on landing.
124 for good day, Cebu 781.
like
The tower, good morning,
loading.
2040, ILS
No
131.
loading.
I guess we'll only do continuous on
2040
the
tower,
engine that
continue
works.
approach, runway
Keep the
06,
other
number
one
3, wind
off.
1 to 30 degrees, 9 knots.
Taxi to
Continue
auto,
approach,
APU, I started,
040.
so... Do APU bleed.
Clear 13, correction, helicopter 1961, cross final approach off runway 13, 500 feet, report when cleared.
A little less power, and then we got a speed brake we need to arm, so we'll just move this into the armed D10. That's done. So
Cebu
our spoiler
396, hold short of Golf 14,
plan.
contact ramp 121,
Landing gear
decimal
down at
3
flaps for
today.
next.
Orchard Golf 141135, Cebu 396.
Okay, we have LNAV, let's hit...
Cebu 9902, turn right Papa, cross
we don't have
runway
it in
31,
range
hold
except
short of
for
Golf
far, so
14.
Papa Cross 31, Orchard Golf 14, 902.
Brazil 2015, okay, to runway Romeo 2, taxi Romeo 3, Charlie, hold short of Golf 5.
Which ring is that? It's 40, so that's 20 miles out from the runway.
Brazil 2015, okay, to runway Romeo 2, taxi Romeo
Should
3,
get our
Charlie, hold short of
DMEs.
Golf
iJoy
5.
is the correct identifier.
Romeo
We'll
2,
use
3, Charlie, Orchard Golf 5.
iJoy.
201.
45157, after Philippine vacating, cross runway 31, taxi Hotel 2.
We have auto throttle off because I want to leave this.
Cebu 9902, hold short of Golf 14, contact ramp 121, decimal
I
3
don't know what the
today.
single
Orchard Golf 14, 1135, Cebu 902 today.
or really any plane.
SkyWest 4672.
Deluxe or Aviator?
Singer
Premium Deluxe is
6901,
probably the
tower,
most
good
popular
morning.
choice, I would guess. Premium Deluxe has a lot of good stuff in it. Aviator, I mean, it just depends on which
Singer
planes you want.
6901, wind
Just go,
113 degrees, 9 knots,
Google,
report
like,
airborne 207.
Google Microsoft Flights and Planes list or whatever.
Air 621, plan to
And just
vacate
look at the
Romeo 1,
planes.
wind 113 degrees, 8
It
knots,
is
runway
best to
06, clear to
buy
land.
the edition you want
Alright,
first.
Romeo
though,
1,
because the
clear
planes
stand
cost a lot more
0906,
if you buy the edition
396
from.
to
Or if you do the upgrade after.
Charlie,
So it's better to buy the
2015.
edition
Still
first.
2015, contact
If there
ramp
are planes in it.
138, national today.
Otherwise,
Just a minute, thank you.
just get whatever edition has the planes you want.
Still 2040, additional craft, reserve seat 1 will depart, continue.
2020 came out.
Continue
Since the day
approach,
of
Air
launch.
2040.
Vision Jet 22. Please
Before that, I just played X-Plane 11 a little bit for a couple months before 2020 came out.
SkyWest 4672.
Alright, so with the engine 2 dead, I guess we can do cross feed and turn these pumps off. Maybe that's the way to do it, so we don't get too
One airship 148, fully short Papa.
I don't want to
Justice
transfer.
148, turn right Papa, backtrack, line up and wait, runway 13.
Right Papa, backtrack, line up runway
Transfer
13, airship
or, do I leave cross feed on with the pumps?
Yeah, go on,
Cross feed on with the pumps on.
Singer 6901, fly helicopter road
Cross feed
3
into the left tank.
Absolutely, sir. 1961, clear to 1.
After 1961, wind 110 degrees, 8 knots, report on the ground south Bravo.
Okay, we got the.
Port of South Bravo 1906.
There we go. VOR low.
Vision Jet 22.
Glide slope's right on us, so we'll hit approach now. Okay, we got glide slope already. Go around was 9,000 feet. Set 9,000.
Train Air 621, vacation runway Romeo 1, Charlie, hold short off
6-3, that should
November.
work here, so I'm just gonna set.
Romeo 1, Charlie, Hotel, November, 10 air 6
We'll get our speed down. We're just gonna move it down so it's below the up notch here. And we're on the glide slope. Let's move this to 10-mile range. Our auto brakes on.
turning, Hotel
Landing
5.
gear and flaps are next. It's gonna be
Power report, Cebu 645, passing
The music
Fort
turned off.
Charlie, right air 6.
Cebu 645, tower, turn right Charlie, cross runway 81, taxi, Hotel 2.
Right Charlie,
Alright,
plus
winds right now 20
Hotel
knots.
Crew, Cebu
So
645.
let's pull back
645,
on the throttle to get
expedite passing Romeo 2, traffic will vacate.
Welcome
idle on the throttle.
to 645.
flaps
Tower
1, 2,
Air
5,
2040, wind 120 degrees, 11 knots, runway 06, clear to land.
Ready to land, 06, sir, 2040.
Flaps 5.
Air 621, hold short of November.
Here. Watch our airspeed go down. We want to get down to the flaps 5 speed. I mean,
Tower
ultimately we're
Cebu
going to get
485 on
down to
Hotel 5.
our VREF speed plus 5.
Cebu 485, tower, hold short of runway 13.
It's 144.
Hotel Tannoy 13, Cebu 485.
SkyWest 4672. Traffic is 1 o'clock.
Alright, 2500 AGL. Okay, then our next flap speed here, we can get 15 under 200 knots, so let's do that. 2 more notches for 15 and gear down. We should do this. I'm only going to do this for
621,
clear,
hold
we'll do
short
like
of
some
runway
multiplayer
31,
flight
traffic
decks or
will
something.
vacate.
I'll fly around.
And then 621, hold short of runway 31.
Alright, at
And
the
it's
engine power.
621, tower.
We're near our VREF speed. Let's get flaps 20. 25, flaps 30 is what I recommended, so doing flaps 30. And because we have a strong headwind, I'm going to add just 5 more knots here.
Within 336, line up runway
Lower
06.
VREF speed. I need to add a lot more throttle to get
Blue 645, revise, hold short of Golf 8 Echo. Traffic will taxi out Golf 8 Echo.
Hold short Golf 8 Echo, Cebu 45.
Oh no, alright. Oh no! Autopilot. Oh yeah, just one engine. Okay, we can't do flaps. Oh no, the flaps is a bad idea. The flaps is a bad idea. Oh god. I'm raising flaps. We have too much drag.
Fuel 2040, vacate
Holy
runway
crap.
Romy 2 taxi, Romy
This is
3,
a bad
Charlie,
idea.
hold short of Golf 4.
Me2, Romy 3,
Oh my god,
Charlie,
max
hold short
power
of
left
4,
engine.
2040.
I didn't think about. Oh god. I didn't think about that. With only one engine, all those flaps, the drag is way too much. So we need to land like flaps 15. Oh my god, that's such a bad mistake.
Pin 467, targeting approach, runway 06, traffic will depart.
It's not,
Runway
it's not enough
resort
engine
traffic will
power.
depart, runway 13.
I'm going to flaps 5. It's not
Pin
producing enough
336,
engine
maintain runway
power.
heading climb 7000, runway 06, cleared for takeoff.
Dude! I can't uninstall it. Look,
Chapter 1
it's too much. It's too much
contact
engine
123,
power.
that's
Oh my god, we're dead!
Roger
Gear up, gear up.
hold short of Golf 4,
Oh my
contact
God.
128, decimal 8 today.
120,
Holy
2040.
crap! We're dead!
Receive 148, be ready for you.
Maintain flight level 300. United 655.
I can't believe how fast it lost speed. That was insane.
2645, continue taxi, Charlie, Hotel 2.
Vegas, Cebu 645.
Continue taxi, Hotel 2.
That stupid song. That stupid song. I hate it. I'm just laying in my chair. Oh no. I'm gonna have to end the stream now. Okay, see you guys. Anyway. That was career mode. That was career mode.
Receive 148, maintain runway heading climb 3000,
Holy
runway 13,
crap.
cleared for immediate takeoff.
3000, keep taking high 130, 140.
I don't think I have it insured.
2702 tower, hold short of runway 06.
Oh
Motor
no.
106, standard 02.
Pin 336, contact departure 124, decimal 4, good day.
3624. You are 800 feet.
Career mode sucks.
Oh, just 62. Ready?
Uh-oh.
485, line up and wait, runway 13,
100%.
traffic
Oh
on
my god, I
runway
insured
06.
it. I insured it. Oh, thank God. I
Jet
insured
Star
it. I
Ace
insured it. Why did I
762, hold short
crash?
of runway
Because I
06.
turned off the second engine and then I got all my flaps down like it was a regular approach and then I couldn't recover. Oh,
6148, contact departure 124, decimal 4, good day.
holy crap.
Philippine 467, wind
I mean, that
110
makes
degrees,
a lot of
10 knots,
sense.
runway 06,
What also
clear
makes
to land.
sense is like I was putting in full left engine power and I couldn't uncrab it because I left the engine to full power.
Flight 637 tower, hold
It
short
was
of
so
runway
good
06.
right up until the end. That's always true, isn't it? Oh my god. I did that on purpose, guys. I just want to test it. You know? I just wanted to test the insurance thing and some update too. Just wanted to make sure it works. You really think I crashed it by accident? Yeah, that was an accident. Wait, not transfer. Whoops. Oh no. Oh my god. Wait, why did it say it recovered? It's 100%. Now it says 45%. I need 28 million. I hate career mode. Oh my god. Oh wait, no, I only need 15 though.
Delta
Okay,
Ace
all that stuff is
762, line
wrong.
up runway 06.
Holy crap. Oh my god, it feels so bad. Yeah? There, it's good. We're fine. Less? More failures, less?
Philippine 467, vacate runway Romy 2 taxi, Romy 3, Charlie, hold short of Golf 8
Oh
Echo.
my god, that was so bad. My volume is too low, right? Let me try to fix this. Sorry, I think my volume's been too low today.
Sir, Asia 72, maintain on your heading, climb 7000 and 806 cleared for takeoff.
On heading 10,000, on 806, Robotic Offer,
Climb flight level tree 10.
You didn't make a TTS?
904
Wait, what do you mean?
Cebu Energy 04 Tower, continue
Why is-
approach
why is
and
what a
806
TTS?
traffic will depart in 123 degrees 10 knots.
Approach Cebu 904.
Oh, you sent you lose with
Within
tangent?
467, hold short of Tokyo takeoff on the ramp 11.7 meters.
The tangent thing? I don't know.
Southwest 2842
Cebu 483, line up and wait, runway
Let me just
06.
make sure my volume isn't wrecking everybody's ears. It seems like it's okay, right? I think it's okay.
Singer
Yeah,
691
the
overhead.
game volume and stuff was mostly like way too low, so it just looked like I was making it way too quiet.
Singer 691, fly helicopter route, report
Okay,
Magallanes.
sounds good. Okay, yeah, let's do 3 flights or something now that I've thoroughly embarrassed myself.
Philippines 467,
Salt Lake Center, Vision Jet, Echo, Romeo, November, India,
Star Asia 762, final departure 124, decimal 4, good day.
flight level
Upper 44,
That's
descend,
about
good day.
That was Oz.
Jet, Echo, Romeo, November, India, Echo, Alpha 22, Salt Lake Center, altimeter 299.6, radar contact, continue to IC. Delta 2107, contact Los Angeles Center on 124.2.
I think Oz just copied it, Evo.
Salt Lake Center,
Okay.
Delta 2127.
BC-24?
Flight level tree
Cebu 483, runway heading,
If
climb
I'm allowed to fly
7000 and
anything on
806
a
cleared
jet
for
engines
takeoff.
on it.
Runway 7000, runway 06, clear for takeoff, Cebu 483.
Salt Lake Center, radar contact, continue.
What did we want to see about the PC-24? Just if it's capable of flight. On VIPs, the same one here.
At 17 tower, hold short of runway 06.
I keep changing my flight number. Yeah, multiplayer, yeah. Oz Flight Simmer in the chat. What's up,
Cebu
Oz?
904, wind 110 degrees, 10 knots, runway 06
PC-12
clear
is
to
still
land.
broken. Cowtown tested it earlier, and I also had it running in the background earlier, and it failed for me as well. It just doesn't work. PC-12 is dead still in career mode, unfortunately. Wait, didn't one of you guys post that somebody? One of you guys posted in Discord that somebody said something about getting it to work with manual pressurization, something like that.
Salt Lake Center, United
Not a
Cebu 480, current departure 124, decimal 4, good day.
Let's just find somewhere to fly.
Expedite
I
your
want to do a quick
climb flight level
PC-24. It's been a long time since I've flown this plane, but you guys want to see the 24, so let's figure out somewhere to fly together.
Los Angeles Center on 124.
Good to see you here, Oz. Thanks for dropping
Cebu
in.
815 south, hold short of runway 06.
Do you want to find bad weather? Let me just get flights in, or like where to fly out today.
Salt Lake Center, United 1368, flight level tree 40. United 1368.
Oh, there's a new soundbite? Oh, God.
Radar contact, continue. Delta 2127, contact Salt Lake Center on 1
Wait, did I hear-
3.6.
Did
Air
it
Force
overlap?
5157, line up runway 06.
Okay, I'll approve that because I clipped the microphone. Sorry about that. God. It had another soundbite? Oh, it was playing while it was happening. Oh, yeah, yeah. That's right. Okay, let me use where to fly dot today. And we'll get it going. Where to fly. I guess anything that can handle a 737.
Cebu 904, vacator runway Romeo 2, taxi around 3 Juliet, hold short of pop.
Alright, let's just do
Romeo
this.
0, please,
Randomize,
Papa.
not Las Vegas. This is just picking US. Van Nuys? It's in my backyard. Van Nuys to Palm Springs, Van Nuys to San Francisco. We could do Van Nuys to Palm Springs. That's a short, but nice one.
Air Force 5157, maintain runway heading, climb 7000 and 806 cleared for takeoff.
Just in case you haven't used the data.
United
Alright, we'll do Ram GA medium.
present altitude.
From the side. all players. We're on USA West if you guys
Expediting your
want to
climb
join.
flight level tree 10.
I just always do live weather and turn the sun on. And I'm at parking
Maintain present
107.
altitude. United 464.
In the valley? No. I am in an
Cebu
anomalous area
9904, hold short of Papa traffic will depart to runway 12.
Contact Salt Lake Center on 13.
But yeah, I live in LA. I mean, I consider every LA airport near me. I'd say the same about John Wayne, Long Beach, LAX, Ontario. I live at LAX. I mean, when you're a real pilot pretending to be a crappy pilot in a video game so people don't think you're a real pilot, yeah, that could be true. I'm on Radford near the In-N-Out. I wish. That sounds so good right now, actually. So the quick
Senior
pre-flight, if you guys
6901,
haven't set
wind
it,
130
go to your
degrees, 1 do not
settings,
report on the ground all 7.
either type in quick pre-flight right here, or you can go into the tools section.
United 504, maintain present altitude.
You can go down here into tools, then open up simulation shortcuts, and scroll down a little bit and find this quick pre-flight.
Cebu 485, maintain a correction. Maintain on your heading climb 3000, runway 13 cleared for takeoff.
Runway heading 3000, runway 13, clear for takeoff. Cebu
The Q
485.
stands for
125 decimal.
questionable decisions made while flying a 737 in career mode without full insurance.
Now, good
Then when I
morning,
hit
Singapore
that,
914.
Singapore 9914 tower,
I did
continue
notice that
approach,
the
runway
CJ4
06, wind
and you can use
100
that when
degrees,
you're
11
in
knots.
flight in the
Proceed approach, runway 06, Singapore 914.
Vision Jet 22.
The
Please expedite your climb
the
flight
CJ4
level
though,
310.
I loaded that as well earlier, and the CJ4 has a cover over the windows, like over here, and then it's got tie downs. Those do not get taken off when you hit the quick shortcut. So, all right, let's just do our route here. So I chose Van Nuys and Palm Springs. So now what you can do, or you could do this before, but it only used to.
Cebu 9904, turn right Papa cross runway
Now
31
if you
left
hit
on Delta, hold short of
will
Golf 11.
bring in VFR, or it'll bring in
Right, Papa,
normal
cross
procedures.
31
too,
left,
so you'll see
Delta,
the
with
Golf
Golf 11.
Yeah, so it's bringing in the
904.
Aries 5, and then the 6.
Cebu 485, contact
So
departure
this is
weather
more
for the
like the capability you get from
Auto for targeting
web-based
045.
flight plan of the Microsoft
For
Flight.
Southwest.
So it's giving you a full IFR flight plan.
Vision Jet 22.
So now you can just hit collapse if you want, and because we did our flight planning here in the tool, it's going to automatically pin in LiDAR charts for us. So now we have the Harry's 5 auto pins, we have the arrival automatically pinned, we have the RNP approach it's suggesting automatically pinned, and any changes you make here in the route section, say we change the RNAV here to the VOR, hit change procedure. Now if we go to charts, it unpinned that, and I guess there's no chart for the VOR approach. So it will synchronize what charts are automatically pinned on the keyboard here with what charts you've chosen over here, or what procedures you've chosen.
Singapore 9014, plan to vacate Romeo 1, wind 120 degrees, 12 knots, runway 06, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 06 and begin Romeo 1, Singapore 914.
Approach to PSP.
Vision Jet 22. Please expedite your climb flight level tree 10.
This is not right. What is it?
Cebu 9004 and Delta, hold short of Golf 11, contact ramp 121.35 a day.
Why is it showing my plane? Oh, that's just a plane. I thought that was me. That was so confusing. Okay. Fern, S, Bono, and TR.
Plane 1, under 207, terminating flight, and going to day.
Oh, we'll just do
Thank you.
Fern. It should be
Tower,
just
clear
Fern.
7, keep all good.
We have Fern as an on-route.
Airfield 2934, backtrack, line up and wait runway 1.
Backtrack, runway 13, clear.
Alright, whatever.
Tower for 2142,
This looks crazy.
Field 142 tower, continue approach, runway 06, number
See if I
2,
can-
wind 110 degrees,
Harry's
11 knots.
5.
Number 2, it's 2142.
PLH. So I change that to correct. I think maybe it's picking an arrival and
Please expedite your climb flight
maybe it's the
level
arrival that we
310.
don't need. I change the arrival to direct. What in the usually this works great, and this is just a mess. We're going up here to J-Think, and then like the airport's right down here, so why are we going to like Light VOR or whatever? Can we hit find a route again? This is a fail. Let's try this again. A, B, N, Y. then destination airport, APSP, and then flying route. Yeah, it's doing this insane route. Alright. So maybe this is bugged. This has worked for me generally well. Maybe it's just for like, it's too close. Maybe we only need to...
Contact Salt Lake Center on 125.
Oh, the en route waypoint's going up here to Chad.
Expedite your climb flight level
Yeah,
trim 10.
these are bad. Let's remove these. Maybe just add the departure, just add the arrival. Give us the Harry's. I mean, the Harry's flies way past Palm Springs, doesn't it? Oh no, this is fine then. Harry's to heck. Alright, Harry's to HEC.
Pursuit 142, request DME.
That
Here
puts
again,
us
or
up
for
here
the
to
one portal?
HEC. Oh no, that's...
Field 214 to
That's
the south
pretty
traffic, Airbus CCC will depart, continue
Edit
approach.
Harry's.
Speak approach, FL 214.
Maybe we just don't need it.
Plus 6402, line up runway 06, be ready for immediate.
And we're
Right,
only doing
VOR is past it. Yeah, let's just do direct. Alright, we'll get rid of direct. And then the Sizzler arrival.
Please expedite your climb flight.
Here we go, let's just do
level
this.
310.
Only the Sizzler arrival. Sizzler arrival direct. We'll go to Sizzler, then we'll fly the arrival in. Okay, let's just do that. Alright, Sizzler.
Tower,
so we
Cable
can use
185,
this.
good morning.
Okay, no, wait, this
Establish
is...
Alex runway 06.
Civil 185 tower, continue approach, runway 06, number 2. Wind 110 degrees, 9 knots.
Number 2, continue approach, Civil 185.
Airborne 914, vacate the runway, Romeo 1 Charlie, hold short of November.
Number 1 Charlie, hold short of November, Singapore 914.
Oh, dude, the dark LiDAR charts for the ground look great too. I love these things. Alright, maybe no beyond ATC for this flight, we'll do it for the next flight. I haven't flown this for a long time, so let me fumble through this. All those.
Bonus 702, maintain runway heading climb 7000, runway 06, cleared for immediate takeoff.
And on heading climb 7000, only 06, clear for medium takeoff, up down 3702.
United 562 contact
Start.
Salt Lake Center on 133.9er. Good day.
What's new in the update? There's too much to list really, but there's EFB improvements and performance improvements.
FedEx 129.
Career
Civil
load
185,
filters,
south traffic, dash 8 will depart, runway 13,
it's
continue
impossible
approach.
to
Continue
list
approach, Civil
everything.
185.
I mean, there's like
Field
so many
214,
planes
wind
have
100 degrees, 8 knots, runway 06,
But I do have
clear
the
to
road
land.
notes.
Land, FL 2142.
For United
Scroll through them.
562.
What's up, Tony? How you doing, man? You reckon this is a repeatable question? How do I think of VRAM usage? I can't compare because during Sim Update 1, I switched from a 4080 with 16 gigs of RAM, VRAM to the 7900 XTX.
Minus 702, connect departure, 124, decimal 4 degrees.
Ano ba po dahil
It's
si
like not factory
702?
report, so I'm not really sure.
Copy that.
Copter 8824 tower, good morning.
Oh, they fixed the 185 seatbelts. They're back inside the plane. Nice. There's always things that aren't in the
Copter
release notes that
8824,
are
wind
fixed,
100
and then in
degrees,
some
8
cases,
knots,
like
report
right now, there are
airborne
release
south
notes
Bravo.
that are in there that are not fixed. That obviously bug in the PC-12, unfortunately.
Singapore 914.
Singapore
Just
914,
always
hold short of
happens.
November.
At the very least,
Okay.
it's nice to all be on the same version again and not have to choose between beta multiplayer or not. I just did career and crashed my 737 because of
2015 tower, continue approach, runway 06, number 2.
I made a lot of mistakes and crashed it.
Field
So,
142,
career
vacate
mode's
the
dead
runway,
to me,
Romeo 2,
never
taxi,
playing
Romeo
again.
3, Charlie, hold short of Vol 4.
No, it's, I messed up. It was not good.
Super airborne.
Alright, let's go
Field 142, vacate the
here.
runway, Romeo 2, taxi, Romeo 3, Charlie, hold short of
Oh my
4.
god, not the song. Wait, what happened?
Hold short of Golf 4, FL 2140.
Field 2934, maintain runway heading climb 3000, runway
This is a
13, cleared for immediate
TTS?
takeoff.
What a song.
Jet 22 contact Salt Lake
It's
Center
gonna keep
on
going.
133.9er. Good day.
Wait, why did it stop? Let's go up here and hit send.
Helicopter
to
8824, Abimokada, contact Sangli 126 degrees.
Cancel the discontinuity. We're just gonna go direct to
Field
Sizzler.
142, hold short of Vol 4, contact
Bridges
ground
up
28,
here.
decimal 8 degrees.
Oh yeah, I don't know. I forgot. If you guys have not used Sim Update 2 beta, in the Epic, the Honeywell Epic avionics, you can now get the charts here. So if you hit charts, we get the charts in the avionics, which is pretty cool. And then you can zoom in up here.
Radar
and then
contact.
reset here.
Continue to swipe
Hit
it.
chart, zoom, pan it around. We still do not have the ability to see our plane. on
Cebu
these charts,
185, wind 1 to 2 degrees, 9 knots, runway 06 clear to land.
Runway 06
I was
clear
gonna
to land,
overlay,
Cebu
get this
185.
night vision on.
Singapore 9914, turn right
I guess
Delta,
it's
hold short of
2992 on the
1213.
altimeter, is that
Right
right?
set Delta, full short, Golf 13, Singapore
Kiwi, stop
9014.
creeping around my
Equal to
plane.
NRC 4, contact departure 124 decimal 4 good day.
It is
That's your purpose.
2992.
Tower clear 3099, north taxiway for runway 13.
You're
Station
the
calling,
max.
second call time.
Clear
Wait, that's not the max, you're the
3099.
777.
309er, tower
It
request
says
position.
777 and I'm like, there's
And
the
at north
max.
taxiway for
Let's
runway
not use
13.
ATC, we're just gonna fly
309er,
across.
line up and wait, runway 13, traffic on time of runway
So can
26.
we use flaps 15
Line up and wait,
Pacific?
runway 13, clear
I'm just
3099.
gonna trim up to like, I don't know, right in the middle of the green, maybe like 2. Rudder trim looks good, parking brakes.
Cebu 015, additional traffic, Cebu Airbus C21 will depart, continue approach.
Battery altimeter is set, fuel quantity, hazard sign, sure.
Zero contact.
Checklist complete.
Confirm and direct clear to line up runway 13, clear 3099.
Beacon, navigation.
309er H firm, line up and wait, runway 13.
Line up and wait, runway 13, clear 3099.
2645, line up, runway 06, be ready for immediate.
Line up clear be ready for immediate
Brakes, flight
45.
instrumentation, pass.
Singapore 9er14, hold short of Golf 13, contact ground 121.35 good day.
Social Golf 13, RAM 12165.
Isana 701 tower, continue approach, runway 06, number 2 and 110 degrees, 14 knots.
Does it give us performance info doesn't give us altitude.
2185, okay, to runway Romeo 2, taxi runway Juliet, hold short of Papa.
Runway 2, runway 3, Juliet, Papa, Cebu 185.
Good morning, Cebu
Is that nose wheel steering? What does that sound?
2645, maintain runway heading plan 7000, runway 06, cleared for immediate takeoff.
Runway heading 7000, your take of 06, Cebu 645.
Station calling, second
This is
call
the
time.
Counter 541 Cebu 853, November, close short, Foxtrot 5 Alpha. Look.
Or sorry, was,
2853,
yeah, that was
tower,
the
turn right Charlie, hold short off runway.
Just insanely loud.
Hold short, runway 31, Cebu 853. Tower Cebu 9999, on note of 5413.
Cebu 909er C, tower, hold short off runway 13.
Hold short 13 to 99.
What's up, Wild River? How you doing, man? I haven't flown this in way too long. I'm guessing the speeds in the FMS are still the PC-12.
Cebu 015, plan to vacate Romeo 1, wind 110 degrees, 13 knots, runway 06, clear to land.
Oh, no, wait, they updated it, didn't they? 102 for rotation.
Isana 701, additional traffic, Airbus CC0 will depart,
Before we
runway
showed
13, continue
PC-12,
approach.
which is rotation like 72 or 85 in that thing. So now it's showing 102 for VREF. Go around, does that go around 105? VT, that's over threshold of the departure into the runway, I think, 170. So that's good.
645, contact departure 124 decimal 4 good day.
244 today, Cebu
Okay, let's set our
645.
altitude. I don't even know how many miles this is.
2853, hold short off runway 31, traffic will depart runway 1.
137 miles. Let's go
Hold
to
short,
like
runway 2, Cebu 853.
5,000. We're going east.
Kula 309, be ready for immediate.
5,000, and then we're gonna
Ready for
take
immediate
road
to the
off
309.
16, directly behind us. And then we use flight level change mode. You'll see how the auto throttle does now that the speeds are correct.
Cebu 015, okay, to runway Romeo 1, Charlie, hold short of November.
That's really nice those speeds are updated though. What do you mean, JT? What's wrong with JT?
Kula 309er, maintain runway heading plan 3000, runway 13, cleared for immediate takeoff.
Runway heading climb 3000, clear for immediate takeoff to
What the
the
heck?
309.
Frontier Flight 4611, Salt Lake Center. Radar contact continue.
The floating taxi, is that because of the add-on?
Please expedite your
Yeah,
climb
I do
flight.
have the taxiway replacement add-on. Maybe that's a problem with the add-on.
Tower
They're
Delta
kinda easy to read up there, though,
1547,
against
the clouds
the-
of
against the
pilot,
sky. It's
non-mod.
kinda nice.
Cebu 909er C, line up and wait, runway 13, traffic on final runway 06.
Line up and wait runway 13, Cebu 999.
Sir 154 tower, continue approach runway 06, number 2, wind 1 to 3 degrees, 9 knots.
154,
Alright, forget
roger.
all the lights on. I'm just being super lazy here. Logo nav beacon, ignition's on, running, all that.
Asiana 701, plan to vacate Romeo 1, wind 110 degrees, center knots, runway 06 clear
Alright,
to
let's
land.
go to Palm Springs.
Cebu 185, turn right Papa, cross runway 31, hold short of Golf 14.
Right Papa
Change is
Cross
not
31,
showing
hold
up.
short Golf
I don't know
14,
what you
Cebu
mean it's not
185.
showing up.
2856, cross runway 31 at taxi hotel 2.
It
Cross
was
runway 31, taxi hotel.
I think everything's good. Reset altitudes. We're at 25,000. Let's sync the heading bug straight ahead. We got heading mode, final
United
change.
2117.
But picture na nasa departure 124 decimal 4 delay.
Mode, so we're gonna do flight level change, heading mode.
2117.
So far for good day,
Okay, let's see what
3099.
this does with auto throttle after we take off. It's in FMS mode. And I think if I click auto throttle, it's gonna turn it on now. No, it doesn't. Okay, we're good. And then air brakes are not armed. Alright, we'll rotate at, I guess at,
Expedite your climb
no
flight
takeoff?
level tree
Or
10.
not?
Asiana 701, vacate to runway there, Romeo 2, taxi Romeo 3, Charlie, hold short of Golf 8 Echo after Cebu Airbus 321. Plan 701, vacate to runway Romeo 2, taxi Romeo 3, Charlie, hold short of Golf 8 Echo.
Whoa. Holy crap, that's loud, sorry.
2015, hold short of November, traffic will depart on A16.
So auto throttle is not on yet.
Sir 154, plan to vacate Romeo 1, wind 123 degrees, 11 knots, runway 06 clear to land.
Delta
Now we got
154, please land
170
06,
on
roger.
right up here on this left.
Cebu 185, hold short of Golf 14,
Oh my
contact
God.
ramp 121 decimal 3 good day.
What?
Hold short Golf 14, 121, Charlie, Cebu 185.
That is pretty steep, dude. Critical angle of attack, maybe?
Good morning, Philippine
Okay,
454
settling down.
Papa, 8 miles.
Philippine
We're now set
454
to-
Papa, continue approach, runway 06 number 2. Visual traffic Airbus C21 will depart on runway 13, wind 130 degrees, 10 knots.
Alright, let's grab our heading bug and spin around here. Nav mode. On standby. Okay. Sorry, that got super loud as soon as I went outside.
United 2117. Maintain present altitude.
2015, turn right November 7, hold short of Golf 14.
22.
The VSD, should it be on the, should it be over here? I don't know if I've ever seen it. Where does it show up?
Maintain present altitude.
So Honeywell has a
United
VSD.
2117.
Oh, right down here. Oh, it does.
Sala 701, hold short of Golf 8 Echo, contact
Hey, was
ramp
that
121 decimal 7 good day.
Oh, we'll see if it works, I guess.
Tack
We
ramp
do have an
11
arrival
decimal 7,
procedure,
sir.
so maybe once we get up in the cruise, maybe we'll see something.
Sir
there.
154, vacate to runway
Good
Romeo 1,
Sizzler
Charlie, hold short of
3.
November.
12,300
Charlie,
up
hold short
here.
of
We're
November,
going direct
154.
Sizzler. We will be in a second.
Zulu 9er 3, maintain runway heading plan
So two- we have to
3000,
be at
runway
20 to 23,000, so let's go
13,
up to
Runway heading 3000, clear for takeoff, runway
See if we can get up
13,
there.
Cebu 99.
Level tree 10.
You know, if it comes to 2020, I mean, I don't think Microsoft's going to put it for 2020. It'd have to be a third party.
Good day.
Yeah, another reason to use
2015,
24.
remain in this frequency.
125.575.
I didn't even use my checklist. Good pilot, brakes, flight instrumentation, CAS.
Salt Lake Center.
Where'd it go?
Vision Jet Echo, Romeo November India Echo Alpha 22 is at 12,000
After takeoff,
feet.
positive
Flight level
yaw
tree
damper
10.
on. It is on automatically. Nice.
Vision Jet Echo, Romeo
Flaps are up.
November, Echo
MCP
altitude.
is set by the auto throttle. Landing taxi lights off.
Over 154, hold short of November.
Hold November,
She's in here yelling at me. Thank you for the port.
Philippine 453 Papa, plan to vacate Romeo 1, wind 130 degrees, 10 knots, runway 06 clear to land.
Romeo 1, 454 Papa.
Cebu
Of course, it's better.
015, Taxi Golf 14 Delta, hold
I
short
like
of Golf 12.
I mean, it's good enough where I literally haven't done a single flight in 2020 since 2024 came out, so.
Sir 154, turn right Delta, hold short of Golf 14.
Turn right on Delta, Golf 14.
Blue 993, contact departure 124, decimal 40.
1244 Cebu
Thank you for the
996.
board report.
Manila Tower, Ecuador 440,
Why
fully
does it always
established
say there's
silent.
like 200 voices, and for some reason it
440
always picks the
Tower,
singing?
continue approach and 806, number 2, default
I'm
traffic
sorry, you
ATR
guys
will
have to
depart,
hear
wind
this.
130 degrees, 12 knots.
Congratulations.
Continue approach number 2, copy traffic.
So spend that bullet point all in one place.
Light 637, line up runway
It's for
06.
TTS. TTS. Pumps are on. Does this have
Tower,
more
good
information
morning,
we used to have on here?
911, Golf 11 for runway
Wait, did we have the electrical? It's been a while
Blue
since I've flown this. I don't know
901
if they
Tower,
added this
line up and wait, runway 13
since
south,
I've
take
flown last. I know
runway
that this is
06.
in the PC-12.
runway 13, confirm line
I used to
Foxtrot 1,
see the
Cebu
electrical stuff.
911.
Battery levels here.
Cebu 911, taxi Golf 11, Foxtrot 1, backtrack, line up and wait, runway 13.
Golf 11, Foxtrot 1,
So many mods 2020 has. I mean, which ones do you need?
Between 454
Like, for
Papa,
me,
okay,
I
turn
want
Romeo 1 Charlie, hold short of runway 31.
Romeo 1, left Charlie, hold short 31. 454 Papa.
Thanks for the bits, JT. Thanks for the bits, Os. Thanks for the bits, Bevo.
Sunlight
For
67,
me, like,
maintain runway
I want
heading
a
climb
couple
7000, runway 06 cleared for takeoff.
I want to
Stop runway 2, climb 7,000.
know what I'm missing.
Blue 015,
Atlanta
hold short of
works,
Golf
Elevate
12,
X
contact
works,
ramp 12,
Honor
decimal 35
works,
good day.
Pilot's Life works, Beyond ATC works.
Sir 154,
Yeah,
hold
Chase
short of
Plan. I
Golf
mean, that's
1.
brand new though, so.
3,
we just
contact
have
ramp
Chase
12,
Plan
decimal
TTC
35 good day.
anyway. It's not like that's been around for years.
12135
I think they made a
Golf
Chase
Golf
Plan
13
since
Golf
before
15 for Lobang.
Denver Center, Vision Jet Echo, Romeo November India.
Philippine 453 Papa, cross runway 31, turn right Juliet, hold short of Papa.
Cross runway 31, right on the hold short. 454 Papa.
Jet 440, plan to vacate Romeo 1, wind 120 degrees, minor knots, runway 06 clear to land.
We would like to vacate Echo 1, Jet 440.
Sunlight 6.
Alright, we're at 20,000.
37, contact departure 124,
Okay,
decimal
yeah,
4
auto
degrees.
thrust brought us up to
2.4
280. So yeah, it's got like a speed schedule in here for climbs and stuff. I didn't put in under here. I did not put in our cruise altitude, so I don't know if that's going to affect our pressure.
Good morning, Filipino 112, Charlie number 3, number 56.
Philippine 112 Tower, continue approach, runway correction, hold short of runway 13.
Hotel Service Filipino 112.
Here 230.
Retrieve 4.5 for Vision Jet 22. Denver Center, Vision Jet Echo, Romeo November India Echo, Alpha
Pin
2.
454 Papa, 8 for turn right Juliet, hold short of Papa,
Oh,
contact
I
ramp
sent our
128, decimal 80
I
days.
am dumb. For takeoff, I sent our VREF speed instead of our rotation speed from here, which is 96. I'm interested. I used the wrong speeds. So it looks like 96 was rotation speed. I actually wonder if it calculates that based off our weight or anything.
Vision
We have
correction,
96 here. We could maybe try to put check Barrow.
Cebu G25, Roger, hold short of runway 13.
Is balancing on both sides, so we'll make the message clear. So how do I use this down here? Modify the BSD in any way? Here's Sizzler here, and then we're supposed to descend. If I zoom, does it change it? Oh, it changes when you zoom. Whoa. There we go. Nice. Oh, that's pretty cool. Okay. Oh, that's rad. It looks a little messed up though. Like I don't know why this isn't vertically centered, right? Shouldn't it be vertically centered?
Captain 8178 Tower, good morning.
Crashing during flight. I mean, I feel I've been crashing a lot the last 2 weeks, so.
The
a lot of the time
8178 fly
it comes down to add-ons, I think.
cross final approach
Even
of
if you're in the
runway 06,
marketplace,
Drabi Nakayan 500
I
feet,
just
report
reinstalled
1
my
clear.
Watson yesterday to try to.
351 Tower.
troubleshoot, so see how it goes.
But 440 vacate runway Romeo 1, Charlie, hold short of November.
EC24, I believe, is
Boy,
one of the
Charlie.
deluxe. Let me take a look. still
Tower
haven't
code
memorized
351,
every
good
plane.
morning, 6 miles out of
But I do have it here.
At 440, vacate the runway Romeo 1 Charlie, hold short of the gun.
And the longitude and the PC-24 are both premium drugs.
Red 217, maintain runway heading, climb 7000, runway 06, cleared for takeoff.
Do I think it's worth the money? Maybe with these updates, I was annoyed before the FMS had all the wrong speeds, but it looks like they fixed that now.
217, a revise, hold short of
Autothrottle's
runway
been
06.
good. The initial takeoff, maybe I just engaged it too soon.
351, wind 110 degrees, 9 knots, runway 06, clear to
I think I
land.
did it when it's
It's
at
not runway
170,
06,
but maybe I went
351.
too fast. Already, I'm not sure.
Etihad 440, turn right Delta, hold short of Golf 13.
Turn right, Delta, hold Golf 1. You had the 440.
CCC time.
Para the Phoenix.
Station Phoenix
Oh, man, Rich,
1010.
that's awesome. Oh my god, yeah.
Good morning to the beach.
I'll restart the sentence.
11 pounds.
351, diesel traffic, helicopter, crossing from your left to right, maintaining
I
500.
don't know if I want to spoil it yet.
Vision Jet 22, please expedite your climb to
Tower,
level
good morning to
tree
the beach.
10.
55.
3655 Tower, continue approach, runway 06, number 2, wind 100 degrees, 10 knots.
Can you send me a do you have a couple more screenshots I can show?
3655, diesel traffic, helicopter, crossing from your left to right,
You want me to
maintaining
show them
5
now?
cleared.
Looking.
Rich has sent me something amazing. Hey Bucket, how you doing, man?
Philippine 655, diesel traffic, Airbus C20 will depart, continue
I
approach.
should check our TOD at some point. Oh, it's supposed to be right now. Whoops, 16,000.
Evo 325,
Alright, start to send it.
2045.
I'm not doing a good job.
Blue 325, hold short of runway 1.
Alright, let's do this.
Okay,
We're gonna
one,
vertical
three,
speed it
one,
down for a little bit. Vertical speed knob is still extremely fast.
Vision
Let's see
Jet
how it holds
22,
our speed.
Please expedite your
217, behind traffic, short final runway 26, line up behind, be ready for immediate. 440, hold short of Golf 13, contact ramp 121 decimal
Nav
35.
profile. Nav up
12135, you had 440.
This seems a little buggy, like the
8178,
I have
cleared off
to click
06.
After 8178, fly helicopter route, report
something,
Soler.
but
Soler 8178.
it's not very useful. Oh, it's getting better. Wait. It's just because I switched to another one. It looks like it's just not zoomed correctly.
On 7 line up runway 6.
I didn't set it. We're just going to Palm Springs. It's such a short flight. We're
Tower,
going,
good
Palm
morning.
Springs.
Cebu
We're already in the
624, stop beside the runway 0612 miles, reducing 6160.
Vision Jet 22,
The 351, vacate runway Romy 2, taxi Romy 3, Charlie, hold short of Golf 4.
Runway 2, runway 3, Charlie, Hotel Golf 4, for 351.
Cebu 624, tower, continue approach, runway
I
06,
didn't
number 2.
even, I'd have to like
Continue approach,
make
Cebu
all that stuff
624.
and elevate and
Flight 217, maintain runway heading, climb 7000, runway
another flight. Yeah, I'm
06,
gonna
clear
be
for
out
immediate
for at
takeoff.
least, I'd say like 4 more hours. At least 3 hours. Probably more like 4. Alright, we're on VPAC now. And let's see, we need to get down to 9,000 feet at Desi.
For a 351, holding circle 4.
351, hold short of Golf 4, contact ramp 18 decimal 8 today.
Good 8 for 351 today.
ETAR setting, or altimeter setting.
Vision Jet
Destination,
22,
Palm Springs.
8178 up to
Info,
Marina.
weather. Let's go to runway.
Different currents again.
13 right,
Helicopter 8178, approaching
let's-
Marina.
Let's do 31 left.
Chapter 8178,
Yeah, 31 left is what we already chose.
wind 120 degrees, 11 knots, report on the ground southbound.
Holland,
And go back
Bravo
to
8178.
info, weather, grab the altimeter, 2981.
Philippine 655, plan to vacate Romeo 1, wind 110 degrees, 10 knots, runway 06, clear to land. 217, connect departure 124, decimal 4
VFR,
today.
and our 60 knot headwind and a 7 knot crosswind from the left. Gusting 24, so I want to add some extra speed.
Cebu 624, diesel traffic, Airbus C21 will depart, continue approach.
Continue approach, Cebu
Alright,
624.
before landing, altimeter is already set. Landing taxi lights on. We're at 17,000 for now.
Runner 11, heavy runway 12.
Vision Jet 22,
Runner 11, stand by for release.
flight level tree 10.
Runner 11.
long is that flight bucket? I need to see the airport codes. Matters how long the flight is, like what we'll fly, but is everyone else's marketplace related planes broken?
815, hold short of runway 06. Between 655, okay, to runway Romeo 1 Charlie, hold short of runway
Like we
31.
fly, like we can make a distance between time acceleration. If it's a short distance, we'll fly a
Cebu
slower.
9911, maintain runway heading, climb 3000, runway 13, cleared for
Oh, is it doing
takeoff.
the porpoising thing again?
3000, runway 13, cleared for takeoff, Cebu 991.
Yeah, it's raising
10,000
again.
Bravo.
So 817
Bring it
is
down,
contact ramp
60.
123 decimal for delay.
Today.
And now back down. It's doing the again. Our favorite. Yeah, that's annoying. I don't think it was happening in
Cebu
cruise.
325, line up and wait,
The
runway
cabin
13, traffic on
altitude
final runway 36.
60,000.
Traffic traffic, line up and wait runway 16.
What the? Why did it go that high? It's got the destination elevation in automatically, so that's nice.
Vision Jet 22.
Manila Tower, Cebu
Please
270,
expedite your climb flight level
10
tree
man
10.
final, island service.
Cebu 273, targeting approach and 806 traffic will depart, 100 degrees 10 knots.
Continue approach, runway 13, Cebu 270.
2624, wind 100 degrees 10 knots, runway 06, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 06, Cebu 624. 739, good morning, holding short box on Bravo.
This is 7289er tower, hold short of runway 13.
Short runway 10.
Alright, so it's
Philippine
set
655, cross runway 31, hold short of Golf 8 Echo, accelerate passing runway, traffic will vacate.
Cross 31, hold short
I think I sent it already. Okay, 102, 105, 107.
Gunner 11, current departure 124 decimal 4 today.
After the
So,
build.
target is 911. Good morning, airfield 285, one Charlie.
Field 2985 down, exit of runway 06.
All short 06, airfield 285.
Field 2815, then traffic short final runway 06, line up
I
behind.
don't know how it's going to do this. Oh, it's RMP approach. So it's, yeah, I don't know if we can do this. Maybe another one. RMP, there's only a GPS 31. We'll just use it to line up with a couple of them. What? You don't like the PC-24? Alright, bucket KPHL to KMQS. Yeah, we can just hop around in different planes. Pressurization and auto throttle. Well, in this plane, in career mode, the pressurization didn't
Cebu
work daily.
624, Bacoy, runway
So
Romeo
in
2,
the
taxi
PC-12,
runway 3, right Charlie, cross runway 31, left on Delta.
Bakit of the tour of
Yeah, the auto throttle seems not great. So like the climb was fine, but now it's just getting kind of annoying.
Philippine 655, hold short of
Just leave
Golf
it
8
at
Echo,
S.
contact
At
ramp
S.
121 decimal 7 delay. Field 2815, maintain runway heading, climb 7000 and 806, cleared for takeoff.
Oh, I thought I turned auto throttle off. It's back on now. Oh, it did automatically. I did this as a protection thing. Sorry for the borks.
Crossing 31, Cebu 624.
Vision Jet
Vision guard
22.
again.
Please expedite your climb flight level tree 10.
I really
Cebu
should go like
270, plan to vacate Romeo 1, wind 100 degrees 10 knots, runway 06, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 06, Cebu 27.
Cebu 624, turn left Delta, hold short of Golf 14.
Turn left Delta, Ocean Golf 14, Cebu 624.
Oh no, actually we were good.
Field 815, contact departure 124 decimal 4 today.
1244 today, airfield 2815.
Actually the arrival was fine.
Manila Tower, good morning, flight check Alpha 9 miles ILS, citizen.
Check Alpha Tower, continue approach, runway 06, number 2, additional traffic, Boeing 777 will depart, wind 123 degrees 9 knots.
The approach over there, cover traffic. Copy wing, flight check.
Uh-oh. Oh, there we go. Does that say moron?
2624, hold short of Golf 14, contact ramp 121.35 today.
Ocean Golf 14, 121.35, 2624, good morning.
Philippine 112, line up runway 06.
No, I haven't.
Officers,
Fuck it.
line up Runway 06, Philippine 110, just units
Lots of bad weather in the Midwest.
Flight
right now.
1010.
thank you.
American 256.
Bad weather is,
Denver
I love
Center.
flying in the bad
Radar
weather.
contact. Continue.
What's up, Spider? How you doing? People always have complaints about 24. I mean, people always have complaints about every game.
Cebu 270, vacate runway Romeo 1 Charlie, hold short of November.
Romeo 1, Charlie, hold short of November, Cebu
Get
270.
auto throttle on and just set the speed manually and see if that makes it okay. Set it to 240 for now.
Philippine 112, maintain
See,
runway
was
heading
that
climb
speed better
7000
with
and
not,
806 clear
without
for
using-
takeoff.
Charlie heading 7000, clear for takeoff after 6, Philippine
Denver
112.
Center, Delta 212.
Without using
Flight level
FMS
tree
mode.
40. Delta 2122. Denver Center.
It's still
Radar
doing it, isn't
contact.
it?
Continue.
Yeah, it's still doing. Alright, let's get that off. I guess the auto throttle's still not great. It worked okay. It worked fine during the climb.
Please expedite your climb flight level
I didn't
tree
really
10.
notice it as much during the cruise, but a little bit on the descent, definitely. Out of video memory.
Flight track Alpha,
You
request
do get
landing.
out of it. I mean, it does warn you.
3
if
DM,
your,
flight check
wind
Alpha.
gets too high now, so that's
Flight track
good.
Alpha, wind 130
Indicator that you
degrees,
probably
13
wanna
knots,
turn, like,
gusting
your
21
texture
knots,
resolution
runway 06 clear to land.
Clear to land 06, flight check Alpha North,
How much longer? It says
Yes, sir.
it says 6 minutes, but it's probably more like 10 or 15 by the time we turn around.
Cebu 270, turn right November 7, hold short of Golf 14.
275. Flight
Right,
level tree
November 7,
10.
hold short of Golf 14, Cebu 270.
United 275.
Philippine 112, contact
Denver
departure
Center.
124,
Radar
decimal 4 today.
contact. Continue.
1244, boarding ma'am.
Vision Jet 22. Please expedite your climb flight level tree 10.
You're on a 4070 Ti Super with 16 gigs discontinuity. It's just the end of the arrival has a vector that leaves us on. So we'll turn ourselves over.
Cebu 273, hold short of Golf 14, contact ramp 121.35 today.
Most stars will
Closure
leave
of
you,
Golf
like,
14,
if the star doesn't connect to an initial
115,
approach fix for a specific approach, generally they leave you going off in one direction like this. So yeah, after DZ at 9,000, we're just going to keep
Tower
going this direction.
620, 06.
On a
620 tower, continue approach on 806 traffic, Airbus D21 will depart runway 13, wind 1430 degrees 11.
This is an RMP
At the approach,
AR.
runway 06, Thai 620.
Yeah, AR is not. I mean, we'll try. I'll see if it works with this plane. I don't know that it's going to work.
Vision Jet 22. Please expedite
Locked
your
in at
climb
60
flight level tree
FPS, yeah.
10.
Yeah, MMJ is the same avionics.
Flight
as
track
the
Alpha,
DC-12.
vacate
It's
runway
Honeywell
Romeo 1
Epic.
Charlie, hold short
Traffic
of
is 10
November.
o'clock. 4 miles
Honeywell
at
Primus
flight level
Epic
tree
2.0.
10.
is the full name.
Hold short of flight check.
They are not touch
Cebu
screens, but
325,
they're
maintain
controlled
runway
by
heading climb 4000,
cursor
runway
under, like
13
a
cleared for
trackball.
takeoff.
Traffic is 3
Landing
o'clock.
40,000.
But basically our mouse
Takeoff
becomes that
130,
trackball cursor, so they're kind of mouse controlled in the same way we mouse control the screen, so they would use the trackball to move the cursor around to interact with it, just the same way we use our mouse.
Traffic in sight.
The newest Honeywell avionics, that I don't know which planes are in yet, but the newer
United
ones
275
after this gen of
Denver
avionics
Center.
are touchscreen,
125
but these have the mouse wheel
675.
thing, kind of like
Good day.
the 777, or like, is it the 350 and the 777 maybe? I don't know if both of them have it,
Vision
but
Jet
we've seen
22.
that in some other planes
Please
before.
expedite your climb flight level tree 10.
RPC 7289er, via Foxtrot 1 Bravo, backtrack line up and wait runway 13.
Have a traffic.
RBC 7289 request via Foxtrot 1 Bravo departure.
Does the game go on
ABC
sale?
7289 line up and
Pretty
ready
much
runway
no.
1.
I don't know that I can recall like
Wait,
a
what
big
are
sale
you-
for flights in 2020.
620 and 110 degrees
Like, ever
10
really
knots,
happening?
runway 06 clear to
else might
land,
know
plan
better
to
than me.
vacate Romeo 1.
There's a lot of us here. I'm sure somebody knows.
Romeo 1
But in general, yeah, I don't know.
Cebu 325 contact departure 124
Other than when
148.
24 came out, 2021 on sale.
244
You can just play it through Game
Viva
Pass if you want to
261
try
tower,
it out.
continue approach, runway 06 number 2 and 110 degrees 10
You know,
knots.
that's a way to do it.
3160,
Get it through Game Pass for like 1 month, or if you've
Hold
never
set
used Game Pass,
Alpha,
they offer
hold
it
set
to
Alpha
I
run.
think,
United
where you can get like
1771,
2 weeks for $1 or something like that. Just see if it runs.
Hold
If you
set
love it,
Alpha, turn right Delta,
then
hold
see
set
if you
off
can buy it
1211.
outright.
771.
What's up,
Denver
SimCFI?
Center.
Right, Delta, hold your Golf on 1, flight check Alpha.
Okay to show now, Rich? Okay. Let me, oh yeah, those are nice. Okay,
Cebu
thanks.
973
Let me
tower,
load
hold set
those
off
up and
runway
I
1.
can show people what Rich sent me here. Let me get it so people can partake as well. Oh, I'm crashing. It's crashing. No.
American 2567 contact Denver Center on 125.675. Good day.
Viva 271 additional traffic, ATR will depart runway 13, continue approach.
God.
Audio,
Let me check my event, viewer real quick.
Flight check Delta,
This has
Golf
been
on
my
1.
life the last 2 weeks in flight sim now.
675.
I'm guessing nobody else that was flying
Set
along
Alpha,
crashed.
taxi Delta, hold set
Alright,
off
get that bird out of here.
1211.
Stop barking. It's barking at the crashing. Quiet.
Maintain present altitude.
Application error. Application crashing events. Flight sim
2853, hold set off
2024
Present altitude.
The same thing every single time. At 8:45, no other errors.
2853, line up runway 06,
It's
be
the
ready
same
for
thing every
immediate.
time. She's being a little crazy. Telling the mountain that the dog needs to calm down.
3620, vacate runway
running
Romeo 1
away
Charlie,
from
hold
the
set off November.
Romeo 1 Charlie, holding on
Okay, so yeah, I know she's very cute.
Website
She's
620.
very cute, but she's so. She
Set
barks
Alpha, hold
so
set off Golf
much.
1, contact ramp 12.35.
Yeah, I got another crash. That's wonderful. I'm gonna have to uninstall whatever few things I have
Cebu
installed.
853, maintain runway heading
I
plan
can't catch a
7000,
break.
runway 06, cleared for immediate takeoff.
No crash for you guys. Well, let me. It's crashing. No.
620 based on the traffic and
Spirit Wings 2688 contact Denver Center on 125.675. Good day. Going to 125.675. Spirit Wings 2688. Denver Center, American 2567, flight level tree 00. American 2567, Denver Center, radar contact, continue. American 2567 contact Denver Center on 125.675. Good day. Denver Center, United 275, flight level tree 20. United 275, Denver Center, radar contact, continue. 125.675. American 2567. Center, American 2567, flight level tree 00. American 2567, Denver Center, radar contact, continue. SkyWest 59908, contact Denver Center on 125.675. Good day. .675 for SkyWest 59908. Center, Spirit Wings 2688, flight level tree 80. Spirit Wings 2688, Denver Center, radar contact, continue. Delta 129er, traffic is 1 o'clock, 4 miles, at flight level tree 80, Airbus. Report them in sight. Center, United 486, Denver Center. Radar contact. Continue. United 486 contact Denver Center. On 125.675 for United 486. Denver Center, SkyWest 599er 8 is at 8,300 feet, climbing 12,000 feet. SkyWest 599er 8, Denver Center, altimeter 299er 4, radar contact, continue. Denver Center, United 486, flight level tree 00. United 486, Denver Center, radar contact, continue. Denver Center, Delta 2021, flight level tree 20. SkyWest 599er 8, contact Denver Center on 125.675. Good day. Delta 2021, Denver Center, radar contact, continue. 125.675, SkyWest 599er 8. Center, SkyWest 599er 8 is at 6,600 feet, climbing 12,000 feet. SkyWest 599er 8, Denver Center, altimeter 299er 4, radar contact, continue. United 486, traffic is 1 o'clock, 4 miles, at flight level tree 00, Airbus. Report them in sight. Spirit Wings 2688, contact Denver Center. Delta 214. United 486, heavy Airbus in sight. United 1081, traffic is 12 o'clock, 3 miles, at flight level tree 65, generic. Report them in sight.